introduce himself.
Oh, that's me, right. Hello. So, just as we're about to get started, a incredibly, hilariously, and deeply apologetically overdue congratulations to Alasia and Mafo for completing their trials. Frankly, this should have been 2 weeks ago. I am so sorry for the delay. You guys are wonderful. That is the end of our initial trial season, and you're all rock stars. Welcome to the team, guys.
Woohoo!
Hooray.
This happens every season.
Shh, shh, shh.
It happened to me.
Well,
Happened to me too.
Yeah, it's not important.
That
The
was different.
dragon.
All right. Should all be move it up, making sure that you're repaired. Ellie, repair. There are flasks in the back. Those are free for all right now. I'm not going to waste time on it. So grab them or we're done.
To this day, I'm still waiting my introduction to the Prague team.
you'll keep waiting.
He'll be
Somebody
gonna
demote
get
him to trial.
cookies, please. Sorry, I missed them.
Hey!
Hey, don't tempt
Alright.
me on saving $16 a month.
That's a real pull timer.
Okay, Pang Ho.
Mhm.
Pushing a
Five,
Geico.
Get in
Four.
position. We are going.
2, 1.
Immediately going into the first breath in Gloom Group 1. Gloom Group 1 now includes chocolate. As soon as that cast finishes, you guys move into position. Everyone's banned from Veilgore's hitbox except Gloom Group 1. Make sure you're not wiggling. Touch it predictably, 5-yard explosion, moving on. Everyone heading to your spread positions. You have lots of time here, which is why I'm calling in advance, so you can save your uptime. By the time the circles go out, you shouldn't have to move an inch. You gonna move, Mono? Okay.
Jesus.
Sorry, I was looking how close that orb was. I think we're off the mark or something, or weird
Look
placement.
after. Make sure you break your tethers, keep the orbs kicked, and blast them down. Gloom Group 2 will be headed towards the star. 10 seconds. Make sure you guys are at least 6 yards apart. Here we go. Be predictable. Spreading for Void Howl. Somebody's got a breath on them. Ready to grip that ad in from the far left. Love it. Alright. Blasting, vibing. You'll break a tether, and then you're gonna hit 2 target dummies for about 20 seconds. Gloom Group 1, you're going to be doing the diagonal one to Diamond shortly, so everybody should be slowly making their way away from Ez's head. Gloom Group 1, you're going to be up. And as this collides with the back wall, we'll be headed to our intermission.
My bad,
That's filthy.
chocolate.
Pika, you'll be back up on 1.
Heard.
Stack, pixel stack on the middle there. If you get a black circle, you must move out. Breath will target, and it goes up to triangle, same as always. Make sure we dispel him. The null beam's going up to triangle. Make sure the circles are moving predictably. This dread breath to circle. Make sure everyone's smart with how they break this tether. If there's a black circle, that person needs to wait a bit. Always be predictable with black circles. Try to plant. Do not move at the last second. We're headed up for a spread up near Skull. Black circles, be predictable. If you get a black circle during the spread, you just stay planted and everyone else moves out of it after. Good. Manifestation's dead. Great job, guys. Deal with all the ads. Gonna have a fear breath going off to the left shortly. You'll be breaking a tether while this happens, so watch that you can tell if you're targeted or not. Everyone else is spreading for Void Howl. And then Gloom Group 1, as soon as this drops, go left to triangle, usual spot. Careful, Gloom Group 1.
Oh,
We're short 1. It's gonna hurt.
Oh, it made contact.
two.
Just try to shift as best you can, tanks. Be very careful with timing.
Watch beam, watch beam, watch beam, watch beam.
Spread after you break your tether. Run to your spread spots lots of time because you know where you're going. This part's easy. We're gonna have a Dread Breath. Just try to point it like directly behind Veilgore. You don't want to run the poop with it. That's good. And then Gloom. The Star Gloom is just out to the right. Try to be vaguely in a line.
Got tail swiped.
Okay. Faye, you're also a member of Group 1 going forward. Yep,
It's
that's gonna
tight.
be spooky. Okay, so everyone back the fuck up. We're doing Void Howl back in this little triangle back here. You're gonna do your best to spread, Natty. And the intermission barrier, I don't know. Break your tethers, we're gonna see where it is. Oh boy. Alright. So we need to spread out as best we can in this side. Some people who are tanky go outside of it when the spread happens. And there's a Gloom. This is Odd Gloom going down along the bottom. Do your best. Good job.
Oh,
That's less good.
Still missing
Didn't,
one.
That's
I
okay,
was-
we're dead.
I was dead with the.
It's alright. I
found
just got full.
I think I killed people there. My bad. No, I didn't actually. Cool.
Alright, so let's see what exactly went down with that.
Pilgrim, are
No.
you on that one on Triangle? I don't know. I'm not trying to call you out. I'm just trying to see who I thought I saw. The one that was missed.
Heal up, buff up.
The breath at
on
the
your
very
feet.
end, right there.
No, no,
Triangle. The second triangle breath. Or the
Triangle is very
gloom.
different from where it has been, and that threw us off on the first one, and then I tried to correct it, and it didn't work.
What was different
the
from where?
marker's in a completely different place.
Yeah, triangle was way off.
Allen buff, dragon buff.
I wouldn't call that way off, but I don't know.
When the
And-
boss is right there, that changes the angle by like 20 degrees.
yeah, the problem is that not necessarily where it was, but where the bosses were, made it hit that wall instead of the farther wall, which then brought that too close. We just got swished.
Yeah, I mean, ideally, the marker should be aiming at that little far point from wherever the tank is.
It definitely
the
looks
boss.
like it also
is.
didn't get soaked all the way down.
Did we have
okay,
a
that
backup
would've-
because Chocolate died in the?
I called for Pika to back that one up.
Pika did.
Not so.
This is exactly where it was yesterday, or on Tuesday.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah,
Elite mono ready?
Is the skull marker off?
Just if you are assigned to first soak, just make sure that you're paying attention. If there's a gloom going through the left side of the room, whether that's to triangle or diamond, you are getting it every time. Know your assignments.
Oh, that's cute.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It was fixed with the missed it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. All good, all good. Gloom Group 1, you're following the breath. As soon as it's done, everyone else is out of that hitbox. Don't get clipped. This is going to be the spread and then breaking tether. Relative positions. And in 10 seconds, Gloom Group 2 will be headed over. sure that you're just being nice and cozy and predictable. Spread for the howl. One person has breath. Make sure we have somebody watching them for the dispel and potentially grip. Nope, made it back. Easy. Get the dispel though, please. Please. Thank you. We got really lucky with the direction he ran there.
I missed Moldbeam.
It's okay. Just makes the tether a little spookier. Target dummy. Group 1 will be doing the diamond diagonal soak soon, so make sure everyone else is standing clear. And after that impact, first intermission. Pixel stack on that little tiny paladin. You get a mechanic, you step out, and you step back in when it's done. Fear breath out to triangle. Then the null beams out to triangle, and the next fear breath goes to circle. Not ideal, but we'll make it work. Watch this tether timing, be super careful. Do not make funky moves with those black circles ever.
Guys, guilty.
Please. Finish the manifestation, pre-spread on the way to the skull marker. Again, people with the black circles, you just need to plant, or if you're on top of each other, step away and then plant. Do not move with the black circles. You can be breaking a tether, and while you break it, one person gets fear breath.
Face boss better.
Working on it.
Breath targeting. Spread for the howl. And this will be going into the odd gloom, I believe. As soon as these drop, group 1 gloom to the triangle. Remember, you just need to be about 5 yards apart. Try not to double hit each other. This is going to be the tether into the run back for spread.
Kick the ad to kill him. Okay, good.
You want to be playing close to start with so that your tether is easy to break. And then move in for your spread. This one's always the easiest one. Breath targeted. And the even gloom, gloom 2 to star. Okay. We're going to be doing the end of this phase, so start backing up. You're going to do your Void Howl backed up off the bosses, so same positions, but the melee are outside the boss hitbox. Yep, that's good. No knocks on these. Try to grip the ones from tanks backwards. And then we're going to intermission, where we're going to be spreading wide spread. Way, way, way more generous than usual. If you're on the outer edges, be all the way on the outer edges. Spread, spread, spread. Black circles plant. This is the mask grip. Gloom is going along the bottom, and Fear is going up to triangle. Gloom, this is 1. Gloom 1. Fear gets targeted, runs up. Make sure we get that spell. Alright, going to phase 3. Hard burn this manifestation, and that last ad. If we can get a grip on, that'd be great. So we're going to have the circle gloom. This is gloom 2 diagonally across the right side of the raid from Ezrak. So if you're not gloom group 2, get the fuck away from the right side. Kill the manifestation, guys. Gloom 2.
Boss.
You guys
And
available?
spread. Spread for Void Howl. Let's res Geo. Spread for Void Howl. Spread for Void Howl. You're going to be breaking a tether, and then this will be Gloom Group 1 onto Triangle afterwards. It's a little ways away. Just giving you a heads up. Make sure we are keeping this same pace of damage. Ezerac should be ahead. This is correct. Gloom Group 1, 10 seconds. Everyone else will be doing a Void Howl after that. Gloom Group 1. Everyone else Void Howl spreads. Once you've done your soak, try to move into your spread spot again. Awesome. Alright, this is going to be a Fear Breath into Tether Break after. Ezerac is dead, so these mechanics are still going to happen. Kill boss. The Snellbeam might hurt. Nope. Great job, guys.
We're so awesome.
Yeah, that was so clean.
Oh,
that was so
yeah.
clean.
Very
Pat
good
yourselves on the
job,
back.
guys.
And there's a stair.
Wow.
And a dread scale.
And how am I going to get that on my priest?
We'll figure that out.
What a way to start the
Back as
night,
well,
guys.
Blood
Good job.
DK.
I know it's
Yeah,
dead,
that might
but
be the
I
way.
just have a question.
Yeah, I'd appreciate it to. Yeah, go ahead, Gio.
Both of my deaths, one of the one I just had said that I had Midnight Manifestation by Xalatath 11.9 seconds before death at 100% health. I don't know how should I have prevented that by using a defensive?
You got killed by Bolt Slop, unfortunately. It was over the course
Okay.
of a few seconds, so if you had any healing items, you might have been able to react, but what ended
Yeah,
up killing
yeah.
you was the impact of the Gloom Circle. It hit you while you were below half health.
Okay. Yeah, and the first time something hit me for 104% of my health, which was super awesome. I even absorbed it. It said I was at 104% health, and I just poof
Everyone,
died.
let's start clearing up. If you're not,
It was
with,
after
some
soaking the gloom orb, you were at 20% health, and then when the gloom orb hits the wall, it explodes and deals straight damage to everybody.
Okay.
I just got a stare off my bonus roll, so I don't need it anymore.
Pog.
That's huge. Everyone move forward. Let's go.
I just want to make sure I'm not going to get that trinket, right? The tank one.
No.
Okay.
Do you want me to stay? Well, I'll stay through trash because I want BOEs, and then I'll leave.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I think I'm actually. Yeah, I'm actively
That's
using.
very kind of you.
Dread scale right now.
Anything for you guys.
So, as we go up and we kill our trash, we're sorting out our loot. We are going into the Paladins fight. This fight is rough. This is where we're going to be 6 healing to be safe. So we'll be having Pilgrim swap to the Mistweaver. We'll be bringing on Malandrew on Holy Paladin. Good.
If it isn't obvious, Mono needs the skill more than I do.
I can't roll on anything for some reason.
Mercy Loop Cancel not installed.
Hell yeah, of course not. Even though my loop frame just says it's paused.
Just weird glitchy bullshit. Okay.
I'll reload here since we got nothing else.
All right. Well, that was a high note. You guys ready to beat your head against this boss for the rest of the night?
I'm ready.
Bro, anybody looking at my gear is gonna think I was loot funneled. I got Mythic Gaze and Mythic Belgor randomly.
So you're coming to Og Keys with me, right?
Yeah, we don't even fucking use there, bro.
Thanks for the Vantis rune. See you later.
Go forth and be really strong in LFR, I guess.
Can you see my rolls now, or
I
you
did,
might know
yes.
them? Okay.
Nice.
Let's get lock portal down so we can summon, and we'll get everyone in. Maybe do. So do you want to do a little class first, or do you want to go into poll?
We're going to do a very brief
Fucking
class
send it.
on the most important stuff. Tanks. You guys are going to be, once again, having some fun times with this one. You're going to need to be dragging the bosses away for their alts every single time. And it is more important than ever due to the way that the mythic mechanic works.
I feel like Bernie Sanders. I am once again asking for the tanks.
To do the hardest job.
And ask for the taste to do the thing.
Is it just the same things but harder for us? I mean,
Yeah, all you guys have to do is roughly the same things but harder. We're going to have the bosses positioned more towards the middle of the room and emphasis on you guys moving the one that's alting every time.
oh, I see.
And there are going to be some specific situations where you're going to have to be really mindful of how that movement works. Like the core mythic mechanic on this fight for everyone is that every time one of them alts, another one will do an alt, more or less. Various spells are going to be empowered in different ways throughout the fight. And we really, really, really do not want those empowerments to be positioned in bad places. It is possible for a Searing Radiance to get cast by a boss while they're standing inside of the double damage amp aura, if we make a mistake. This kills the crab. I'm trying to get all my links together. Raid plan, here we go.
Who's supposed to be in for Mepho and Puppy?
There's no.
Poppy, that's my cat's name.
We would need. We've got all the healers. Wow, it should just be working.
I thought I got it. Let me see if I can do a little copy pasta again.
Oh, technically it's Moo, I think, right?
So
Oh,
no.
Vonner's in.
Yeah, we'll be tagging Moo in once he's here because valuable. Not to say that not everyone is valuable. You're all valuable, but some are more valuable than others.
No, I mean,
Gib,
really
warrior
just
buff.
damage profile on certain classes is insane on certain fights. So we're
Gib, warrior
we're
buff.
doing a little bit of that as we're doing initial prog. Be
All
clear,
right.
we can be a little looser.
So, putting a stream up. We're going to very quickly go through a VOD, just like we did on Durgan's. Going to point out a couple things on the raid plan. So, hop in ye olde stream. Going to be starting in 10 seconds, whether you're there or not, and I do not want people to be fucking up the start. Okay. So, right out the gate, the fight starts very similar to Heroic. We're going to Lust on Pull and do a Mass Dispel, but we're fighting them in the exact middle of the room. No movement, no dragging them out. The enrage timers actually matter here, so we want to be a bit more mindful with downtime. So we should be able to just send Lust and Mass Dispel on Rip. You'll be hard targeting Venal while the damage amp is active because he takes extra damage. And the boss health should actually be different. Just like on dragons, we're going to be killing them one at a time. The blue circles here, this is the same as on Heroic. You must not hit another player with them. It hurts so bad. The dot is monstrous. And the healers, your guys are going to be dispelling basically on cooldown for the entire fight. There's a couple instances where we have a spare revival being used to clear it instead. But aside from that, it's just dispel, dispel, dispel. There is a weak aura that we may use to make that easier if it's a problem. I don't think it will be, but we'll see. So you can see the tanks dragging the boss away in time for the first aura. The other two are just sitting here. You see that little glowy thing there? Welcome to the Mythic mechanic. While one mechanic happens, another mechanic's going to happen. This one is going to be the shield throw plus the heal absorbs. So we're going to have a dedicated crew of people who are going to be eating all the heal absorbs and eating all of the healing as a result. What that means is that the majority of the raid just needs to be playing on the bosses, and the people who are assigned to eat heal absorbs are just going to play closer to that aura. I'm going to backtrack just for a second here because it's also very important to note the Sacred Shield baits. You can see that the ranged are not playing very far away, and there's just a few people playing out here to bait the shield. So when Sen charges out here, Sacred Shield cast, it's going to go randomly on one of the few furthest out people. We want to make sure all the furthest people are on top of each other so that we know where this is going to go, and it's not going to go far. If you are not somebody who is assigned to bait, by the way, mages, it's you. Everyone else is playing in melee the entire fight.
Except for the group stacks, but yeah.
Yeah, group soaks will be the exception, but we'll get there very soon. Okay, so we're going to be going into... This is the big Avengers shield, I believe. So this is the heroic spread thing, but on the whole raid at once. You can see on your timeline, it's highlighted a little differently, I believe. So we all need to spread out, just like we do on Veilgore. And this is going to be revivaled off, so you don't need to worry about this dispel, it just hurts a lot. When it all hits, bam, revival clears it. Tank's going to drag Venel out next for the Retribution aura. And we're going to look at how these soaks work on Mythic. So, the soaks will always target 4 healers. In the raid plan, we have assigned soak groups to everyone. The healers are going to have to use more brain globals than everyone else. The short answer, though, is that we're going to have a little square shape with these. The group 1 is going to be primarily melee with the tanks, and the bosses will be closest to you. The group 2 is going to be the rest of the melee and short range people. 3 and 4 are the rest of the ranged. Your positioning on that raid plan will always be relative to the nearest, the aura that's being cast. So you're going to have like a melee left, a melee right, a ranged left, and a ranged right group.
Can I ask about that real quick?
Yep.
So in the raid plan, it shows 1 on bottom. Is it upside down in the raid info? Like if we're looking at the, if we're in that video.
Main reason I did this is for how the first soak starts.
Right. No, I'm just confirming orientation.
Yeah, so you can see this is where the aura is. The 1 and the 2 are the left and right closest to the aura. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Thank you.
From there, the orientation for the groups, 1 and 2 will always be the closest to the aura. 2 wants to be a little cheated towards the aura, 1 a little away from the aura.
Yeah, our square is very slightly rotated away from the ring.
And you'll see that throughout the raid plan. On all of them, 2 is always slightly closer than 1.
And 2 is always going to be towards the inside, 1's going to be towards the wall.
Correct.
Yeah, every single time.
So then for these positions within the circles, do I quite literally want to turn the orientation to be 1 and 2 effectively at the top, like the intersection between them? If that makes any sense?
It will be the closest person to the boss in group 1.
So essentially what I mean is Hip will always be the person who's closest to the circle, for example. No matter
Okay,
what.
so this is just for visualizing and seeing your names.
Oh, okay.
You don't need to be spread out in these circles, except there will be times when we have the Avengers shield at the same time, and those targets will need to spread to the edge of the circle.
Slide 7.
Slide
So
7.
we don't have to be the exact position shown here. just be in that group. Is that right?
Generally, yeah.
Okay.
There are a couple of situations where this is not true. When it is the soak and the heal absorb at the same time, I want the healers to make sure that in the soak they're the closest ones to where the heal absorb's coming from, because healers can heal themselves more effectively than anyone else. So Yoseki, Helen, Filthy, and I think Day is pretending to be a healer in this group. But yeah, other than that, this is just so you can see your name. It's not necessarily a hard assigned relative position. The bosses are going to be like here.
Cool. I just want to make sure it wasn't like Dimensius specific.
Yeah, we don't need to do big Dimensius circles in this fight, luckily.
Cool. Thank you.
So another thing to note here, though, is that the healers, this is for you. We have 2 healers in 2 of these groups. And that makes this a little tricky, because this could be targeted on Tai, Malandrew, Helen, and Yoseki, for example, and not targeted on Ellie and Filthy. So there's a few different ways we can handle this, and we might change this depending on how difficult it ends up feeling. But when these soaks are going out, I want Helen and Yoseki to be looking at each other's frames, and I want Tai and Malin to be looking at each other's frames. If your partner has the soak and you have the soak, one of you is going to need to go to one of the empty positions to cover that. So I think most likely this will be easiest if I hard assign it to 2 people to be the ones moving if you both have a soak.
Yeah, give it to me.
Yeah. I imagine Yoseki and Tai probably easiest time doing this. So if Yoseki, you see that Helen has a soak, you probably will need to go to one of the other spots if you also have a soak. Tai, same thing.
What's the lowest number of people in a soak that's livable realistically? Is it 3 or 4?
We should be able to live 4. 3 is getting sketchy. There's an alternate strat where we dump 3 healers into the same soak, and then we just shuffle all the healers around depending on what happens. I feel like that might be harder to execute, so I'm not going to worry about that. We're going to try this way first, but we'll look at that if we need to. I think this will be fine.
And so 1 and 3 are always guaranteed to have a soak on me and Filthy.
No, you might not have a soak targeting you, but if you don't have a soak targeting you, you just stand there and you wait for one of the other people to come to you.
Sure. Okay.
Because we still just won't be able to easily figure out which group you need to go to. It is technically possible that this gets scuffed, but we're just going to try it this way.
Do you want mobile people? I mean, realistically, mainly me, Day, and Hip being the people in question. Should we be watching in very intently on the groups? I don't know if we're going to order the groups in any way where we can see it easily, but if anyone goes down, the flex is immediately going to start killing people if we don't flex back, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that is a good point. If you have the spare brain globals, what we can try to do is have the groups in the raid group order be like these groups, so it's a little easier to count. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, that's kind of what I mean. Of like, so it's easy to see if people who can notice it.
Yeah. Let's do that, and then if that'll make it a little easier to figure that out. Good call out. So, healer shuffling aside, everyone who isn't a healer, you have a hard assigned one of these 4 rings you will always go to. Ideally, when this is going out, you kind of want to be pre-spreading. You can see the range to pre-spread out here so that they're not having to move much at all to get to their relative spots. And as these drop, the hammers will fly out. You can see here, Avenger Shield's happening right as these drop. So this is another one where we have to find a safe way to spread while dodging the hammers. The easiest way to dodge these hammers, though, is to not move. If you're in the middle of the circle, these hammers are spiraling out from you, not in, and these ones are going to take a while to get to you. You do have to dodge the shields coming through, But the hammers, you're not gonna have to worry about it if you just stand where you were standing in the beginning.
I'm not bad at reading chat. I'm paying attention.
The final overlap here is going to be the Aura of Peace overlap. So we're going to fast forward here. Oh yeah, this will happen sometimes.
Yeah, I didn't put that in the raid plan because they move like
Well,
molasses.
that
but they
time
do
it was
happen.
because I was doing loot.
This
and I
happens
had
about 3 times in the fight where one of the Divine Storms
tab
pulls
open on
these
my other
tornadoes in.
screen.
Just don't get hit. If you get hit by this, I don't know. Don't get hit.
I thought those were soaks. I'm
Hey
like, fuck
dog,
that.
you don't know what it's
Yeah,
like
no.
to do World of
So,
Warcraft raid loot.
As
It
that's
sucks.
happening,
I got 30 people looking
we have the
at
next
4
alt,
items,
and
and
one of the
all of
tanks
them
has
want
run
them.
one of the bosses out to that corner again. Always trying to put the aura as far back as we possibly can against the previous consecration.
All of these little
And this is going to be
fucking
another set of these
munchkins.
soaks. This one is the heal
I
absorbs
have
at
to
the same
pee,
time.
but I have to wait.
So we're having the people make their soak groups. The Avenger shields are staying on the outside. And then as soon as these drop, the heal absorbs are going to start happening. So the people closest to that circle will start getting the heal absorb. I would like it if the healers can make sure that that's them, so that they can focus healing on themselves, and it's relatively free.
Yeah. This is.
And
I mean, I think
after
Final
that point,
Fantasy is way easier.
the fight just repeats over and over. This is the fight.
In my opinion. I
We
don't
do
know.
that
I've never played the Final
2.5
Fantasy
times.
raids because I have this to worry about, but
So main thing to worry about is just
no, I'm
heroic
not a heal
mechanics on
bitch in this
crack
game.
and
I
having
want to
some
learn
decent
how to kind of
positioning.
be a heal bitch.
Tanks are needing to
But
watch
I
these
am not
energy
a heal
bars or these
bitch.
timers
I'm a
and run
damage
them
bitch
out.
or a buff
If
bitch.
it ends up being
Sometimes
helpful,
I'm a
we
tank
could throw
bitch.
reminders into the note
I did
for
learn
good
a little bit
timings
how
once
to
we
be a
sort
heal
that out.
bitch, but not too great.
But yeah, the protection aura will have heal absorbs and dodges. The retribution aura will have soaks and dodges, and the peace aura will have soaks and heal absorbs. We go around the ring, we go around the ring. You'll notice that Venel is still way ahead. This is because, as we get toward the end of the fight, we actually want to make sure that we kill Venel before the third ult. So we're aiming to kill Venel at about 6.5 minutes. And that starts the Soften Rage clock. So I'm going to jump ahead a little bit here. A little bit more. Okay. So Venel's going down. It's about 6:35. Energy is full. This Aura of Wrath needs to not get cast. You can see they got pretty close on this. If that happened, we'd have Mechanics Vomit, and it would be a very bad time. Now the clock has started. We want to kill Sen within the next minute before Sen's ult happens, and then
It
Bellamy before the
depends.
Hard Enrage at 8 minutes.
Sometimes tanking is boring, and sometimes tanking is this.
It's
Guess what's for
kind of
dinner
chill
tonight?
from this point on. I believe these last couple shields are going to really hurt,
Sketty.
but
Yeah.
outside of that, it's just kill bosses.
How hard
Sure.
should we reasonably focus Venel throughout the fight to maintain that?
I would say probably try to keep Venel maybe like 10% ahead of the others is
obscure.
reasonable.
I've been playing House Flipper.
It seems
House Flipper 2.
pretty much what they ended up with here, somewhere in the 10% ahead of the next one range.
5 and 10% of so each one is like, one is 5% behind, one's 10% behind, roughly.
So in theory, then, if we just go to normal after the lust window, it should kind of work itself out.
Yeah,
it's going to depend on who's out, but yeah, like as long as you're swapping back as that boss comes back.
Yeah, just hit whatever bosses are available. Make sure to focus the shield down when the shields happen, and we should be having a good time. So before we start doing our polls, main things to note: make sure you know your relative group. Again, 1 and 4, you are on the left side of this line where the ring is down here. I'm going to put this slide for reference. 1 and 4 with the aura here. You are on the left. 2 and 3, you are on the right.
1 and 4 outside of the room. 2 and 3 inside of the room. 1 and 2 towards the aura.
Melee left, melee right, melee outside, melee inside, however you want to look at it.
Oy.
And yeah, we're just going to rotate around the room. The tanks will dictate the positioning. The tanks will be doing everything in their power to not die to judgments, because holy shit, that thing hurts. You thought it hurt before, you were wrong.
Yay.
And there's our goal timers. So let's get going. Make sure you've got your appropriate talent builds, whatever is meta. Mistweavers, 2-minute 30 revival. We need those timers. Unfortunately, you need to take the cooldown talent.
I already did it.
Fantastic.
Also, your revival, restoral, I forgot which one's which.
Yeah, revival.
Yeah, revival. First of all, for the dispel, the timing is very important, so please make sure you have the timers.
Yeah, we have
Very
very
much so.
specifically hard assigned. We'll get that note pushed if it isn't.
I will repush it.
But as a very quick once over, the first raid-wide set of circles is filthy. Actually, I believe, let me double check this. I think we had filthy, your revival is on all the raid-wide ones, and Helen, your revival is on all of the ones that are overlapping with the big soaks. They are both valuable. They will both give big HPS, I promise.
Roger.
So for the mages, the heal absorbs, we just rotating, I assume.
So mages, you are not going to be doing the heal absorbs. You're responsible for being the furthest people out, baiting the shields, the send charges. So when we're hanging out in the middle of the room to start with, for the first shield charge, we're going to be heading out to, do we have markers? Yeah. You guys will be baiting on the diamond marker to have send charge to you, and it's always going to be a predictable line from the middle to diamond. When the shield charge starts, you guys can blink out of the way so you don't get trampled. We'll be looking at how these positions work, but generally, if you guys are always playing like
Will has
one marker ahead of the raid,
but I don't like it.
I think
very
that
much.
roughly works
I
out.
don't-
Correct me if I'm wrong, Day.
It's
Roughly.
kinda
You don't
funny,
want to be going
I've
too
always
far
figured
because
that Claire
when
Obscura
send
or like
is
any
out,
of
you
those
want
kinds of
send to
games
charge
are.
towards the next marker. So
Am I really quiet?
yeah, as long as the whole rest of the raid is kind of moving a little slower
How
than
about
that,
better?
and you guys can be starting to prep towards the next charge for send, then
Better?
yeah, it's a weird
Better?
dance for sure. But yes,
It's
Barely
a super
hear
weird
over the
dance,
raid
and
leader.
as soon as that charge happens, it is not
Oh, I know
negotiable.
why.
Everyone hard swaps to Sen.
It's because Cinder is
When
loud.
that charge happens, that shield must break. You would not believe the amount of top tier guilds that wipe because the shield doesn't break.
slide 5 into the next
Should be a little bit
non-group
better.
slide. Sen will charge.
Am I
towards
louder
group
now?
3 at that time, and you can bring Bell onto Sen, and everyone can target them together. But then afterwards, you bring the bosses back to Diamond. So that's just while we're targeting.
Change the game on
Hopefully
raid
that
night.
makes
No, you're not.
Our ideal position.
Wait, what do
tanks,
you?
is
What's
to
your?
be,
What's
like,
your
a
pointage
little
right
bit
now?
More than one ring ahead of the previous ring.
How many
so that
points you
when
got?
drag the boss to the corner, we're already out of the way of it.
Who's doing the absorbs when there's not?
Wait, do you actually? Fuck me. Hold on.
It would be the group 1 and 2 healers and And then, yeah, so we have what? Filthy plus Helen plus Yoseki, and then it's on 4 people. So I believe we were talking about last night and day, you would be the 4th person.
Yeah. Okay.
Get fucked, idiot.
Of leech, and I will be popping my health stone and health pot during those windows.
So again, that is Helen, Filthy, Yoseki, and Day. When there's heal absorbs going out, you are the 4 people playing closest to it. And
You
guys
and
are
one
just
other of
spamming
my
all of your
friends
healing on each other and
are
yourselves.
at the point cap, and so.
The new Life Bloom build should be serving.
Oh, well, see, the thing is, I won't have to honor it because I just keep on upping the amount. If you'd refresh stream, you'd see that it's now worth 25,000 points.
Let's take our introductory polls.
Because I unapologetically don't give a fuck. My friend is also at 20,000. Andrew is also at 20,000, and he is willing and able to do it in the middle of raid. And I even told my raid lead Cinder that he was planning on doing it, and I was like, "This guy's a fucking asshole."
Sorry, I'm eating personal food once. Like in the game.
Mono.
I'm sorry, I don't remember that. I'm massing on polls still, right?
Yes. Okay. And it'll be easier than ever because the bosses shouldn't be moving.
Nice. I'm scared to try my new Void Weaver build.
Oh, I've never played Claire Obscura. I don't really care to play Claire Obscura because I don't really like.
Mine was on tie.
Good.
Who needs mine?
Kale, you good?
Ellie.
Pick on Ellie, Ty, Filthy is the loudest. Love you.
How every one of these motherfuckers has a more powerful spell active.
Try again on me. Ty moved his.
There we go. Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, I'm ready.
All right, and Fixer, if you can throw the Mind Soothe on them, to make it easier to stop them from moving when we pull.
Yep.
I don't care much for Claire Obscura.
If you do it in one pull,
that's rude. Who is that?
1.
Oh, fuck me. I don't like the battle
raid-wide damage, and we're gonna have the
play style that
So if you get targeted by the shield, step off the raid stack. Everyone else should be playing close for healing. Hit a defensive now.
Not me. I think that was meant to the other people.
Like a truck. And now the mages are baiting the shield while everyone else is close. Make sure you don't get trampled by Sen when the charge goes out. Heal absorbs. Your heal absorb gang are playing closer to that ring than everyone else. Everyone is DPSing Sen here. Try to make sure that only the people who are supposed to be eating those heal absorbs are getting the heal absorbs. Everyone else should be playing ahead.
Like, the only turn-based combat that I like, really, is Pokemon. I don't really like the Final Fantasy turn-based or stuff like that. I don't know why.
Step a little bit off the stack. Come on, oh, okay. So this is... Welcome to Judgment. We'll wipe there.
This is revival.
So that one is Nav's revival, right?
Yes. This is part of it. So I'll need to keep a better eye on those timers, but that's the one where we need to make sure the whole raid is spreading.
Yeah, I don't know how you would shot call this reasonably while playing
super
this
satisfying.
also at the same time.
It would get easier as we do it.
Yeah,
but as much to call.
like the initial.
You're talking about during pull, or are you talking about in game?
What we really want to have there is as much as possible. Sorry, by there I mean during that Devo aura plus the shields plus the heal absorbs. We want the whole raid to be ahead counterclockwise of the boss. Melee, that means just be on the counterclockwise side of the bosses. And the 4 designated people should be the ones that are obviously and visibly closer to the aura. Everyone else needs to stay away from that aura so that you're not getting stray heal absorbs and so that the healers can very predictably heal.
One other thing is, I think you mentioned it, but when Sen is about to charge, and it's like Sen's going to be tanked roughly on where Venel is right now, don't be in between.
Yeah. Actually, this is a very good point. Mindrot, stay right there on your Brutosaur. Get back on the Brutosaur. Back on the Brutosaur. Yeah. All right. So everyone else off Brutosaur so we can see. Pretend that Mindrot is riding a big Elec towards Ellie because Ellie is the furthest person. Melee, where do you not want to be? Yeah, you can be hitting her from the side. You do not want to be in the path of that charge. Very important to note.
Hitbox is bigger than you think, too.
Be safe with that. When the charge is happening, take a back step. All right, that's all. Let's
I don't
get
know.
our
I mean,
check and get going again.
I like. It just doesn't appeal to me. Final Fantasy didn't
The true
appeal
test
to
is
me.
gonna be
Fire
you
Emblem
have to
didn't
live
appeal
to
to
do the
me.
first set of 6.
Persona was okay. I'm fairly certain Persona had turn-based combat. It was okay.
The Flask does extend
But like,
beyond
Slay the Spire is even
initial
kind of
hour
like
use,
growing
so
on
it's
me,
really
so
not
maybe I could get
Until
used to
once
it,
versus
but it's
low.
just meh. It's just meh.
So, good to go.
Let's get a Mind Soothe. Thank you.
5.
That's so
4,
scary being so
3,
close.
2, 1.
Why did I not pre-pull? That's horseshit.
Make sure you're playing very cozy for healing to start with. The Searing Radiance really hurts. The first ticks don't, but the last ones do. Shields step off the group.
Go away.
Everyone play around them.
Stay.
And you are going to hit a defensive now.
I hit one. I didn't.
Okay,
Horseshit.
you're evading the shield, and everyone else is playing close but out of the way. The heal absorb gang are playing closest to that aura. And everyone else is staying clear of that aura. DPSing the shield down, you're watching for the swingy shields to fly in. They will fuck you up if they touch you. If any of the heal absorb gang gets super scared, just get out of the way. It's okay. We can let one spread to someone else, but you should be fine. So now we are going into, I believe, the big Avengers shield. Babysit mono. Spread out, don't be double stacked. And when these hit, you hit Revival Filthy. Nice.
Mindra was just straight up chasing
Alright,
Ty.
going
That's
into
so fucking
execution
funny.
sequence. Range should be pre-moving to your respective group. If you're 3, you're on the right. If you're 4, you're on the left.
Two's right here.
Back up so that all circles are outside the ring. Plant when you can. Dodge these circles. Break that shield. DPS that shield. Healers look at those dispels. They can't be left there.
Oh! God damn it.
That was close. Good job. Alright. And on we go. It's going to be ticking damage. These 4 people are in a little bit of danger. Make sure we get them dispelled fast, dodge the tornadoes, and start moving. Aura of Peace is going to happen here. This will be the heal absorb plus soaks. We are down 10. We are down 3 healers. Just for everyone, DPS. Try to practice where you're positioning with these. And we will wipe here.
Oh! I took my fucking cheat death.
That silence is
It gave me 3 spreads in a row, random.
Yep, get fucked.
I took my fucking cheat death. Ow!
Probably moving boss slightly
I'm
more.
hooked. I'm enjoying it anyway. Yeah, I mean, meh.
That's
I don't know.
as close as we can get
It
to
just,
the last ring.
I guess also storyline and
bosses that are
thematically,
out.
I don't really
Just-
care for
I
it.
think
Like,
we were probably stationary a little
what is
longer
it?
on the 2 that
33 years or 33 days until the world ends or something? I don't know. I think I just have like a niche amount of games that I actually am wanting and willing to
original,
play anymore, and that's only like
ring
sandbox or
is
sim
larger
life
than
games
the
right now.
Consecration ring as well. So you
Hero
can get a
shooters are
little
still big
closer
on
to
my
information
radar.
when you drag the boss out.
And very
Bringing
so
Moon on
often, very
break or no?
rarely.
Yeah, we'll do the swap on break.
Very rarely do I
You
find
want
myself
to go
liking
on then
something
for
different.
right now with personal foods, or should I drop a feast here?
Feast is fine.
I do not like cancel fights.
I will drop a feast and then we can.
Blizzard seems to love them.
Gotta have one every tier.
Shut up, Blizzard Factory.
Why not two?
It's on diamond. Each feast.
Why not 3 for council fights?
Christ.
Like every raid boss the council fight now.
Check your hour-long stuff. Again, I saw some people with low flasks, so make sure that those are pressed. Check your oils. Should be good to go.
Looks like our boss positioning for the Retribution aura was okay. Just the boss didn't.
Although, have you heard that?
He did a sacred toll cast, which stopped his movement partially through. So my timing and when I moved him was, I needed to get.
Sorry, I'm trying to pay attention while also doing.
Yeah, the tolls are always at the same times.
Have you heard the
we'll
Metro
get into that.
is getting a new
I'm
game?
Not too worried about it. We can work around it as we learn it.
The Metro 2033 series is getting a new game.
What timer? Like the first one I was moving it like 10 seconds, so I guess I need
repair,
to
Malander repair.
be a little more strict with.
Kind
the
of
timer,
excited. I
think it
kind of
was
want to play the Metro games again.
Moving it 10 seconds.
Yeah, the first toll's at 22.
I don't remember the last time I played it, but
It was the toll at 116 that was the problem.
Anytime. I'll get a feel for it.
Yep. Yeah, I know you will.
Sorry if I'm calling stuff out a little incorrectly. I just don't know what we're seeing, so I appreciate it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Remember, start the fight very close to the best of your ability so that everybody's comfortably in AoE healing.
You can practically be in their box.
And your shields are stepping off the group predictably and then planting so people can move around them. Those people may want to hit a defensive earlier than the rest of us, and the rest of us defensive. Want to make sure we're defensiving that toll and the end of the Searing Radiance cast. The heal absorbs are starting. The shield is baited. Heal absorb gang are eating the heal absorbs while the rest of us break the shield.
Logging out.
Make sure you're watching the incoming spinnies. Remember, everybody should be playing in melee range except for the mages who are doing baits. There's really no reason to leave melee range until the soak. Oh, bad timing for that call. Sorry. Great spread. Great job, guys. We're going to be heading into our soaks, so you can pre-spread a little bit ranged. To your left and rights. The melee ones are going to be around the bosses. That's great. Make sure we're watching those dodges as we go. The people with the circles move predictably.
Fuck off.
Break the shield, break the shield, break the shield. Take that res.
Really close one.
Ellen, take the rest.
I don't have a res.
Oh, you want to send a res on anyone? Healer? Reviving healers, you've got Dispel and Cooldown for the rest of the fight. The Aura of Peace is about to happen. Move out of these tornadoes.
What's with the Searing Radiance channel like going forever? Is that just normal?
Yes, Searing Radiance is a channel that goes for a long time.
Okay, because like I just couldn't move.
I'm gonna die here.
Okay, we'll need to be doing that pre-move a lot earlier then. This will probably just be a wipe.
This needs
How
to be
did I
rotated
live?
more.
That's so funny.
It's like the one group should be back here, right? One
About it.
One group.
No, I've been watching. I watched Will play it a little bit.
There,
The only character that I like is like the tall, shaggy, like monster character.
So the group
He's
positions
funny
were
as
good then.
shit.
It was decent, yeah. It's hard to visualize because the boss was 50% further in because of the Searing Radiance timing.
Is that normal? Like, it didn't feel that bad the last time.
Searing Radiance should be ending like 10 seconds before the aura casts, in theory.
It was like ended with like 5 seconds left.
Okay.
I don't know. Not exact sure, but it definitely didn't feel good.
Yeah, it's 100% scripted fight, so there shouldn't be any variance. Shouldn't be.
But I think I could hold it until break.
We'll
like a
slowly
half
see those
hour
timings as we go.
What did I die to? I took a divine toll and execution
go
sentence
pee
at
now.
the same time. 100.
And they're asking questions.
Yeah, it got me too. Actually, I
Same
was
for
gonna
me.
ask.
So the divine toll is the shield coming through, like the spinny, I believe.
Yeah, that's unavoidable, right?
Well,
That's their hammers coming at you. The spinning hammers, yeah. That's unavoidable.
Spinning hammers are not unavoidable. Okay,
That
so
would be a
vertically
shield.
spinning hammers.
The circle that's on you is a shield. That's unavoidable.
Okay, so
Okay,
if you were targeted by or hit by a blue circle, that's difficult. But there are overlaps where during the soaks, the lines of spinning Avenger shields that are projectiles that you have to dodge, because all of these mechanics are called shield or hammer, and it's a pain in the ass. But the ones that happen during Bellamy's ult, just like the spinning shields that go in a straight line, those are also happening during some of the soaks, and they do need to be dodged. I believe that is the divine toll.
That is, I'm looking at the.
Yeah, I'm looking at the
So if you got hit by divine toll, you failed to dodge a shield that was swinging past you.
I got one shot by execution sentence. I don't know if I didn't have enough people or what.
At
Probably
the end.
do that.
Probably at the end.
No, it wasn't at the end. I was the first death on that pool. And it
Yeah,
said one
I was
shot.
in the wrong soak tie. You died because I wasn't there.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So, okay, wow.
Yeah, it was a 500k hit on you, and you probably had no one in there.
I figured out the send problem. Should be no problem.
Okay.
Taunt, make boss go fast.
Yeah, so Sacred Toll is the unavoidable raid-wide hit. Divine Toll is the dodging projectiles, which is inspired by Avenger's Shield, which is the unavoidable 4-target hit. Don't you love this game?
Yeah, I got hit by 2 of those in a row, it looks like. Not fun.
Avenger's Shield, yeah.
Oh, I don't think everyone can utilize this, but the shields that she throws only go so far. So like whenever we pull the boss over, I was just standing like right here, and the shields were just pittering out before they could hit me. So I was just not even having to dodge.
Yeah, ranged you may have an easier time. I would not count on it, but
5,
once you see it
4,
start being safe,
3,
it's probably safe.
2, 1.
Searing Radiance into blue circles.
Oh.
Blue circles step off the raid. You guys may want to hit a defensive early. Everyone else hits a defensive in 2, 1, now. If your defensive is really long lasting, you can hit it much earlier than that. Alright, heal absorbs are close to the blue circle. Everyone else is out. Follow that boss. Break that shield. Augs, get away from the heal absorbs.
Get over there.
Ending with a couple raid-wide hits here. And then we're going to go into the raid-wide spread Avenger Shield in 10 seconds. So make sure you're not super tight melee. Ranged, give a couple steps away from each other as you can. Make sure you don't get double hit by this. And then we are going into our execution sentence in 10 seconds, our 4 group soaks. So heading relative positions, especially the ranged. 2 melee groups are closest to the aura. Good job with spreading those. Ideally, those range groups would be a little further apart. These hammers are going to be very scary for you. Be planted if you can, or just move very safely with the blue circles. Healers, there are enough dispels to go around that no one should ever have a debuff. I believe the tornadoes are going to be coming in shortly here. And the Aura of Peace in 10. Get out of the tornadoes, and this is going to be Execution Sentence with the Heal Absorbs after it, I think. So, get your soaks into your correct spots. The people with the blue circles just at the very edge, everyone else is outside of them. Heal Absorb gang are playing close to the aura.
Heroes tank.
Babysit Athena, get tank up.
Oh, that was scary.
DPS on shield. Blue circles will be stepping off always.
Shield?
Nope.
And we're dead. You might.
Was that the tank down there, or what was the...
DPS didn't get the shield down.
Yeah, if
no,
we don't break
there was
the
like...
Can we look
There's a
at
bunch of people that got autoed, I'm pretty sure.
the soaks right before I died? Because I feel like my group was over there, and then the mages were over here, so I got confused where to go.
Yeah, we weren't in very good pre-positioning for the last set of group soaks there at all.
I got absolutely clapped by Venal, and then I think Hip did too, and Fixie did.
No, I
ate
ate a
one
shield.
death, but yeah, I died, and then you got hit.
Yeah, if
yeah,
a tank
I think
dies,
3 people got autoed there. I just wasn't sure.
If a tank dies, people are going to start getting autoed, unfortunately. We can't do much about that until the tank's alive again.
On your feet.
I'm just going to pull up the...
Yeah, can you pull up the video for the Soak's position?
Sharing Warcraft Recorder if people want to watch along.
Yes.
Does I just, like... Sorry, I just had a question.
One sec. So, yeah, the healers... You don't know where your soak's going to spawn, because the healers... We don't know which healer is going to target, but all the DPS, you should know relatively where you need to be. So these mages should be shifted over toward more the middle of the room, whoever that is, and that is. And the left range DPS would be back here, the right range DPS would be back here. You're dictated by where your healers end up in the end, but like, just imagine where the square would be and go to the closest soak when they start showing up. This ended up being okay. I would like this circle further back here, but you should be able to, as a DPS, know roughly where these are going to end up in advance, or at least as soon as the ring shows up.
Is the distance between 2 and 3 there too close, or?
It's a little close. They're going to get hit by each other's hammers. I think like this distance is probably more ideal if all 4 could be that far apart.
Okay.
Also, where the tank, or where the boss is, I think would be ideal. So even the, what is that, group 4 being further out even more would allow group 1 to be further out, because group 2 needs to be the closest to the aura. Right now, group 1 and group 2 are both up against the aura.
And when you put that circle on the left, that's supposed to be group. Okay, thank you.
A little bit of distance between them, and bosses should be, I mean, the tanks are going to be wherever they can safely be around this area. There will be, I think, a ranged or 2, or sorry, a melee or 2 in group 2 that have to take some downtime to get to their soak, unless the bosses can be here. But it's just, we don't care about
Monty
the
likes to steal
There's no DPS
food,
check.
so like...
Tanks are good.
Was it the other day?
Cool. Let's get cookies, please? Thank you. Refill your cookies.
Monty's a little shithead. Have I ever told you about how he likes to steal? Well, he doesn't steal.
Remember, you
He
can move
eats
up all the way
string
to that triangle
cheese.
marker as long
He
as
is
you
a
want to. Just
fiend
maintain
for Parmesan.
Look at Mono.
I could
Don't
get
go
closer.
past him. Don't get past him, because we want him to accidentally pull if
5,
anyone's going to accidentally
4,
pull. But
3, 2, 1.
There it is.
I did dispel too soon. Shields up.
Okay. It'll be gone in a second. Get the blue circles off. Those people.
Monty likes to eat Parmesan.
Now, short defensives go in a second.
But if I have goldfish, Monty steals goldfish.
Sacred Shield gets baited. Don't get trampled. That did get nerfed into the ground. It used to nearly kill you.
I didn't know it did damage.
Make sure only the heal absorbed people are playing closest.
Need to move faster on that.
Okay. Lightly spreading for the raid-wide Avenger Shield. Blue circles on everyone in 3.
It's a good idea.
And now we're going into our group soak positions.
Do roughly triangle.
Healers figure it out.
I think we're in the wrong position again.
Yeah.
You guys were a little close, but it was fine. Res Helen?
Owie. Fuck.
I don't know why I'm seeing 3 dispels when we have 6 healers.
Getting silenced. Cause bad.
Okay. Follow the bosses if you're needing to follow the bosses, and we're going into our next set of group soaks in like 10 seconds. Out of these tornadoes, they really hurt. We have to move far. Split these, relative. Give each other a wide berth.
So dead. Yeah.
And we'll wipe here.
Why does it feel like somebody's always dying in the first
Why we go
soak?
to Narnia?
Yeah, that whoever was ranged there, we ran
Watch
just
him
a
at
million miles away.
Really far away.
Adios.
Yeah, I got so
Bye,
confused
friend.
I didn't even make it to a soak.
Yeah, I didn't know where to go. I was like,
Yeah, like the first soak was up here when it should have been over here.
and the second one was like 3 in a line.
Yeah.
The shield on Sen, she ran really, really far away.
That, and for the soak itself, like once we got to the next set, you really can't be moving that long with the soak. Like the melee soaks were almost moving when they went off, and there were people who couldn't get to it because they kept trying to chase it.
Yeah, I need the healers to just find a vaguely good position. It really doesn't have to be perfect. Just be like the melee one, the group 1, try to be on the bosses. Group 2, try to be, you know, the other group closest to the ring, and group 3 and 4, make sure that you're like, you know, toward the outside and toward the inside in a place where people can get to you. It does not need to be perfect. It just needs to be predictable.
The Sen baits are on Diamond and then Star and then Moon, right?
Ideally, I'm so much less worried about where that shield charge goes as every other mechanic, but yeah, ideally we're just slowly moving Sen around, and that is how we move the bosses, is following Sen. That would be the ideal. So I really, really, really want the ranged players playing in melee.
For the soaks, I would say just when you're doing those as the healers, from Diamond to about X would be minimum space between.
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah, I mean, on the last one, it was really awkward. I think it was maybe Filthy. Someone melee was stuck on. They were just standing on the boss, and I don't know. I tried to space out, but there was not a lot of place to go.
If he were to crash his pop, it's not gonna load because he crashed.
I guess it's trying to. I don't know why it wasn't. He crashed after. Anyway, don't really care. Yeah, the last set of soaks were super scuffed for a wide variety of reasons, but the ones before were already a problem.
Yeah, that's actually the one I was talking about. Was the one before.
Might have to see if I can get the Elipov loaded in.
It's not doing any of what I want.
So here, yeah, okay, this is the last one here. So somebody needed to be back here of these two people, but the one before. That was fine. Who was complaining about that? That's fine. That's perfectly fine.
I was complaining about that.
That's the one that Fix said he thought that the range stack was in the wrong spot.
No, the melee one was too far out, but this is like absolutely perfect, frankly.
No, that's not the one I meant to complain about.
This is.
I would say
in game.
Group 4 could step a little further out on this one, and Group 1 could be a little further out. Just again, always making sure that Group 2 is just slightly closer than Group 1.
Yeah, I would say like the perfect spot.
Nitpicking.
Perfect spot's going to be more like there and there, but it's fine.
Yeah.
Just try to make a diamond. Try to make a square. Try to make whatever shape you think is this four-cornered thing.
Do we want? I'm assuming we want to try to move Bellamy on top of Sen after when she does her charge.
Yes, it is very good.
I just don't know if the diamond to star is like that feels far. I don't know.
Star is probably too far. Yeah. So like I'm gonna say this again, and I'm probably gonna keep saying this for the rest of the goddamn night. Ranged players, why are you not in melee? Anyone except for Ty has no excuse to not be in melee. The mages go out to bait, sure. The rest of you get into melee. The closer everyone else is, the less far the ranged have to go to bait, and the less far Sen will charge. I don't have much more to say. We go. Reps.
The board.
This is a good fight to practice playing as a great big pixel stack. Wherever the melee go, the ranged follow. Eventually. There's no reason for the range to not be where Mono is right now. Like I don't understand why you're not doing the thing I say. Blue shields are gonna step off the raid, and because everyone's already close, it should be easy.
Nav.
Good. Defensive if you didn't. Want to make sure you have a defensive for that Sacred Toll. Going into our heal absorb stack, where the whole raid is close to the shield boss, except for the 4 heal absorbers. About 4 heal absorbers. Filthy, that's you. You should be closer to the ring, not further. And now the raid wide spread for the Avenger's Shield. This is blue circles on everyone. Make sure you're not stacked. And we'll be going into execution sentence. So the ranged groups, 3 and 4 at the back, and the melee groups, 1 and 2 at the front. The healers are going to be YOLOing onto where people relatively should be. Find your groups. Just spread them out, YOLO, it's fine. Get into a soak. Blue circles, be predictable. Everyone else, be very careful. And hard swap onto Sen.
Fuck.
Res tie. Res tie Suwu. Going into our next group soaks in 10 seconds.
EBS.
We're dead. Just judgment again.
Yeah, I messed up macros.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to Narnia. Like somehow we got farther than Star now. Like it is rough, guys. We need you closer.
That charge happened right after execution sentence, and we were all spread out.
Yeah. So what happens? So what happens there is that charge is going to the opposite group. There's nothing we can do about that. We want to break it down and then pull them back together, probably back to Diamond.
Are the circles getting too far away from the aura? Because it feels like we're, near the aura and then we move away from the aura.
Yeah, we should not. The melee circles can be right next to the aura. There's no reason not to be. It's fine.
Can we just look at the recorder real quick and tell me if my execution sentence was in the right spot? I'm pretty sure.
The one you died on? Or...
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, relative to where everyone is making the square, your spot's fine, totally. I need DPS to be figuring out relatively, but the thing. Okay, there's so many things to talk about here. Yes, Athena's correct. Where these circles should be is I have a bar in the way, but much closer to the ring, and that's why Fixer's confused because he's expecting these circles to be here.
I think
I see what you're saying. So we need to move the whole square closer to the aura.
Yeah, we're getting too far out.
2 would be on triangle, or just even to the right and up of triangle, and then 1 would be pretty much on diamond. Or
are we thinking diamond. Execution sentence circle touching aura? Like that could just be a rule.
Yeah, honestly. And I'm just gonna override Day. The heal absorbs happen after the execution sentence. And we have heal absorb people in both groups. I don't care about one being closer than the other. I want both circles touching the aura.
That's fine. Yeah.
It's just easier. It's just easier.
And that'll help the tank positioning for Sen.
So we're moving much further than we need to, and we're making the tanks' lives really, really hard.
It's pain.
Also, for the heal absorb, is that just a people not being out to bait an issue? Because I've got it a couple times being on the right side of the boss, but really close to the boss.
Yes, that is people being in the wrong spot that are not your fault. The heal absorb gang is Day, Yoseki, Mistweaver. You 4 people should be the ones that are on the clockwise side of the boss, and everyone else should be on the counterclockwise side of the boss. And there is no reason for anyone to not be in melee range there. I'm going to start name dropping every single person who's not in melee range throughout the entirety of a pull until you guys start doing it. When the pull timer started, move on nice and cozy. Should at least be triangle marker unless
5,
you're specifically
4,
out to bait.
3, 2, 1.
The 4 targets on Avenger's shield, make sure your defensive is active for the shield. For everyone else, make sure your defensive lasts till the last tick of radiance. And the Sacred Toll hit, ideally. The shield gets baited over. Ellie, you moved out of melee. Never mind, you're fine. Follow that boss, be in melee range, and the heal absorb gang are on one side, everyone else is on the other side. Yes. This is how you do it.
This is how we do it.
Alright. We can start shifting back a little bit. once the Healing Radiance ends. Forgot to call the spread, but you guys are goats. And we're going into our first group soaks. Group 1 and 2, you're going to move up to the edge of the aura. Group 3 and 4 will be predictably in range. Good enough.
That looks way better.
Yes. Now, dodge shit. We'll throw res on Ellie. Break that shield, break that shield, break that shield.
I'm so scared.
If you see an elephant, you need to target swap.
What the fuck? Oh my god. God. I'm gonna kill myself.
Okay. We are then going into the next set of group soaks after this set of mechanic things. Down 2 healers, so dodging the tornadoes, and going to be forming group soaks as they pass. Again, the melee ones are spread out against the aura, and the other 2 are out back, and everyone rips a defensive here.
Have one.
The Heal Absorb gang would be playing close to the aura on that one. We don't have a full raid. We're about to wipe, and we're
that Heal Absorb is on me.
Can't have that while the tanks are tanking.
Yeah, that.
We are at our break time, so we will take our 10 minutes here. We'll take a quick peek through the logs. We'll do our swapping to get ownage.
We got all three. All three were in position, even though we had some shenanigans, but we got it.
Yeah, really good job, guys.
Yeah, that positioning change helps a lot.
It makes such a big
really
difference to just play close.
Dragon just fell over again.
I think we may actually want to even start dragging the bosses over during the lust window a little bit. Maybe have the first charge baited differently. I'm going to take a look at that. Take your 10. Go pee, get water, snacks.
I have a small question.
Hello.
When Venel is doing their aura ultimate, whatever you call it, which one is the prio target again? Or does it matter?
There's no prio target except for the first 30 seconds. Venel has a damage amp. That's it.
Oh, okay.
Other than that, Venel stays ahead on the health bars, and you break shields and hit bosses.
Cindy, do you want to hop in officer real quick?
Sure, let's take a look.
Take me with you.
Do you want me to send you over there, Ty?
No, it's fine.
Real quick. I can't get my fucking Windows key to work. Why is that? Windows key not working? It's pissing me off.
We just got a letter from the Curatorium of Secrets. Never must need her help with something. Come on, let's open it.
Pika,
Huh?
can you send me up there if it's cool with them?
Yeah, let me ask.
Hello?
Ty wants to know if
Oh.
he can come in.
Huh?
Ty wants to know if he can come in.
Sure.
Oh, there he is.
Yo.
What's up?
I was gonna say Seki and I talking about moving his.
I only have enough. Don't know how many I have. Let me at least try to pull. Well, I don't know. I don't really know if I need either of these guys. I don't really have a good Dendro character.
Swapping for Onage.
Hey, Felseki.
Ew.
Pikachu.
Let me double check. Call me by my full government username.
No.
It sounded like you call me Pikachu. I was like, what?
Oh, that's true. I do that sometimes.
I just got full name by my mom. What the fuck?
I was like, I didn't hear him call you dumbass. Like, what?
What the fuck?
Rip.
I think Day made the plan for the swap, but we could probably lose at minimum one mage. Or an evoker. I don't know how many are really necessary.
I don't know how it's gonna keep going tonight, but I feel like I've got to throw up. So I don't know how long this is gonna feel like this. No, not trolling, not trolling.
Okay.
Like, I went to the restroom and now I feel dizzy and I feel like I gotta throw up.
Your wife poisoned you?
It's possible. I wouldn't blame her.
I wouldn't put it past her.
Yeah.
Let me ask Day if he had a plan and if they have thoughts.
Not eat hammers makes sense. Let's put the trank there. You can ramp into that one, and we'll shift the second trank to probably the next. Oh, that's way overkill. We'll see where it feels like it makes sense. It's a good call.
Hello again.
The way it's gonna work out is I'm gonna start tranking and shield's gonna come right at me, hit me. So we'll see how it plays out. It's gonna suck.
You're just gonna have to. I mean, hey, spin your camera. Look at where the next shield's coming at you. You should be able to get most of a trank off at least.
True.
Did we have any plan for who was gonna come in for Moo? Or come out for Moo?
Oh, sorry. I forgot you weren't here. Vodnar.
Okay.
So what we're doing is you're taking Vodnar's spot in Soak 3, back right. And Moo's taking your spot.
Okay. That works.
You're
back right. Let me look. I have an understanding.
Ranged inside, back right, group
yep,
3,
I see.
Whatever. Yeah.
Group 3.
Hang in with the mages. How about that?
Yep. Oh, so I'm just moving one circle to the side. I see. Okay.
I'd call it back for most perspectives, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm just not going to be in the circle that's touching. I'm going to be behind the circle that's touching. I know where I am.
Okay.
Thanks.
Yep. Okay. I don't think any other big change.
We are going to be swapping out Vodnar.
Oh, 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 oh my god. I can't go so high.
They'll take care of you when it matters.
Dog. For real? All of that for absolutely fuck all.
Hello, Raiders.
Or shit.
They are just working out a couple more healing things, and as soon as that's finished up, we'll get going here.
That's gonna piss me off.
Onage, go ahead and take a look at the raid plan. If he goes well, I think the Knights to be in the other. No, you're here. You guys are changing on the raid plan. Know your positionings for the group soaks. Onage, when it comes to your group soak, just be aware that you're going to be a little bit off of probably being able to hit the bosses for a little bit. We tried to get as many melee and tanks in on group 1 as we could, but you'll still be closest to get back in and hit after soak. Just be careful with the hammers that go out, because they are pretty lethal and they will be coming out from group 1 as you're trying to get back into the boss.
Alright, thanks for your patience, folks.
And I will be updating the healing logs as well, guys, so healing cooldowns, so be attentive to that. I'm changing those right now.
Very few
Everyone
changes.
should have updated, so make sure that you are following those timers. This is a super scripted fight, so we need super scripted healing cooldowns.
All right. We should be good to go with that push. Did anyone have any questions before we get going? Onage.
Try to let Onage know already.
Yeah. So you know where you're standing for the group soak, and other than that, you hit things like a big angry cow. Easy. Let's go, gamers. We are learning the fight at a reasonable pace. I know your first conduit stinks. It's the rest of them are really valuable timers. So the first one is just for fun.
There's not a lot of debuffs out when my revival goes off. Is that expected?
Your revival is hitting 4 debuffs, but it should also be getting the damage from an execution sentence, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, it's we only need one revival with the cooldown talent for the raid wide ones, so it's just sort of saving dispels on that set.
And cleans up any missed dispels because there's 2 pretty close there.
Yes, that is a set where we get 2 sets of dispels within like 5 seconds of each other. It's really brutal. So it is actually kind of helping.
It's like a really high possible death moment for anyone who gets those dispels because healers are running around, there's a lot going on. It's 2 dispels back to back and then execution sentence with hammers. You can just click one button and kind of top a bunch of people.
Yeah. Right.
We're good for now. Good
to go. Starting
5,
in melee range.
4, 3, 2.
The only people who are out there are the Bates and Ty. This first Searing Radiance, you want to make sure that whatever the duration of your defensive is, it lasts for the end of the cast, because it ramps up. As people are in a little bit more danger, they may want to hit it early. We're going into the heal absorbs and dodges. Everybody is tight in melee range after this shield charge. Get out of the way of the elephant. If you are not the designated soakers, you are playing on the clockwise side. Looks like everyone's in decent spots. The healers only have to look at a few people. Now it's a raid-wide spread for the blue circles on everyone. Ranged, be mindful. And when Mono gets back, we'll need to dispel him. This is the spread for the group soaks. You know your groups. Healers do a bit of a YOLO spread. Everyone else go to your relative spots. These are great. Good job. Make sure you dodge. We are Res Helen Keller. We only had 3 people in that front right one. I should be seeing spells going away within 3 seconds. Okay, we're going into the next execution sentence in 10 seconds, and this is the one that gets followed by heal absorbs. Get out of the way of these tornadoes.
Shouldn't have.
We're going to be moving far. Just be careful. Get the circles so that the melee ones are touching the front. Just figure it out. Find a group. Be predictable. Baiting the shield. Everyone who is not a mage should be a melee. Or, well, other than those circle people. Watching the trample. Swap. Hard swap. All damage on Sen. And you're wiped.
I have a question, if somebody could help me with a positioning thing. After the execution sentence where Sin runs away with the charge, where is she typically going to be baited? I'm trying to place Transcendence and I've been off every time.
The first one, Sen is going to be going to probably kind of near Star. It'll be the back right group. Wherever the back right group is, that's where it's going to get baited. Star's probably a safe guess to be pretty close.
Yeah.
The soaks are being very psychotic. We should not be pushing things to the edge of the room as much as we can. We kind of want to be playing more to the middle. Let me see if I can pull up the screen share again. So here, I've got people. I mean, obviously, again, this one, the circle. If we had gotten the timing, and I know tanks, this is hard. This is not a blame. It's just a fact. This is more like where the circle probably should be. And if the circle was there, I think everyone would have known exactly what to do here.
Yeah, I'm looking at something about that.
But like, I really like this spot for where 2 is. It's pretty close to the middle of the room. It's right up against where that circle would be. As the rightmost person in the back, this healer probably just ends up needing to go here.
What the hell?
It gets very chaotic here with it being the way it is, but if we were to imagine this being where the line is, we already should have had the ranged group, and I can see the mages and Pika are already in the right position here. I can see that Day is pretty much where his group would be. People are generally doing pretty good. Yeah, realistically, I'm actually not going to worry about this. Once we get the pullouts, once we learn to pull out, it'll be fine.
Yeah, so she finishes her Radiance cast with 2 seconds left before her Aura of Peace. And on one pull, she moves instantly after her Searing Radiance stops. This pull, she like sits still for ever so slightly, which is at 2 seconds, ever so slightly is the difference between making it to the corner or not.
I have a specific thing to say here. Weird situations that might occur. Sen doesn't move out of her first ult. This generally means that the tank is not outranging the Exorcism cast. She will do exactly one of these before going into her ultimate. So if the tank is not far enough away by the time she starts it, she'll do the cast and then immediately ultimate.
So I need to be out of range?
For that one, you gotta be like where she's gonna be, I think.
Okay,
I think we're also too far out though.
We're on diamond. We're right where I want to be.
Yeah, I wonder if that's just not a great place to be anyway. So this is based on the very first shield charge. We're just leaving these bosses here, right? That's where this has been ended up? Yeah, okay. New plan then. We're gonna start the fight with mages where Ellie is right now. I think we do still want that. No, we'll see where it ends up. But I think we're just playing way too far out from where all the circles end up being. This might be too far in, but we can try to figure it out as we go.
Also, on the first heal absorb, I'm still getting it about every second pull, and like, I'm on the side that you said for it. I am really close to the boss because I'm doing immo things, but like I am on the right side of it. So, but I still keep getting it. So I don't know if someone's missing it like half the time to go out for it or not. But I don't think I should be getting it where I am.
Yeah. I'm going to try to look a bit more closely at this one, but I want to keep us pulling and try to work out.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. I'm living.
Yeah.
It's just I'm getting it a lot.
No, it's good to flag. I'm going to keep an eye on it. So let's get ready to check if we didn't, and if we did, let's go.
Pick your flasks. There's a lot of people without flasks. A lot of people's flasks falling off.
Oh, well, that's one way to do it.
Go. Res Ellie. Okay.
How did that happen?
2 monk bubbles.
I think the mine suit fell off.
Okay, gaming, guys.
Mine
Pay
suit
attention,
ran
pay
out?
attention. Cal, you're in the raid. Probably was mine suit run out. Okay. Mages, where Infernium Pyro are is great. Let's go with that. The shield's getting baited toward the mages. Look where that path is going to be. You don't want to get trampled. Then follow the shield out. And positioning for the heal absorbs. It should be very easy for the heal absorb gang to be closest to the ring now.
Tina should not be getting healing absorb, right?
No, she should not. Spreading the whole raid for the Avenger Shield. Going into first execution sentences. 1 and 2, the circle kisses the aura. 3 and 4, give them like 10 yards back from there. After the first 3 seconds, the healers kind of have to YOLO it. Oh my god. Wipe.
Ow.
Play with 3 healers dead. Go consecrate. Or jump, whatever. Whatever works. What the shit happened?
Yeah, clipped me and Ty both. I was trying to
got a
shrink at the same
shield.
time.
Oh.
I didn't want to really move that much, so I tried to move last minute, and then it was like shield in my head. But I think my other people died too, so maybe just not enough as well.
Yeah. Execution sentence 1 shot. Yeah, you took 500k up heaps, the 3 of you, and it was only the 3 of you in that, and it was 3 healers in that?
Eat feast.
Okay. Time to look at the VOD.
Yep, that's why I figured I'd drop feast now so you could watch.
I have a Fixer, a Malin, and a Kale in the back. I have a Yoseki, Tai, Helen, and Day, and aha! The Wiggle. Who's that targeted on?
It's me.
Okay, so you wiggled just enough to take 2 people out of it. 3 people out of it, almost. 3 people out of it, yeah.
It's because the shield was coming
I mean,
right
yeah,
at us.
there's literally a shield right there.
Yeah, so...
I should have
this
probably
is-
wiggled the other way.
Yeah, if you can see where people are, wiggle towards them. But like this is another instance of I think people really should be trying to be pixel stacked in the center of these soaks, and the healers just need to move out there faster. I see Malandrew RP walking into position? Question mark.
Backpedaling.
Let's not do that. Let's try to strafe at least, maybe, because that's making you very unpredictable.
Also,
And
I don't know how we feel about like these weird movements. We were kind of already, if you go back a little further, we were almost sort of in an okay position, and then everyone just started like dashing around. Yeah, like that.
Helen eat food.
Yeah. So
do we want to do that, or do we just want to like plant if we're already there?
That's hard to avoid.
So what ended up happening there was the healers were not sort of pre in their spots. So Filthy's right now in 2, when I believe I've got Filthy supposed to be in 1. So he dived over to 1, which is good. The person who is in 1 was you. You should have been in the 4 position ideally already there. Like if we're trying to be pre-spread at least kind of where we're supposed to be, then we only have to have the 2 people that I talked about reacting, and all the other healers just know where they're supposed to be.
Yeah, I think it just looked messy because I was in a horrible position originally. Yeah. I'm trying to be close to the boss to get, uptime on hitting and stuff. But yeah, I was in a bad spot.
Yeah, so this was a sort of a cascade of different errors. I'm honestly shocked that this group lived.
Wait, why? Like, what's up with
I thought
RP walk?
There's 3 people here RP walking into position, and I thought this was the group that died when I first saw this. But no, you guys were you're chilling. I mean, Malandrew died somehow.
I didn't even know 3 could live, honestly.
Well, apparently you can't because Malandrew died somehow. Yeah, this was because Hildy was dead. And
which is
then...
weird. I'm like, Kale barely got hit by that.
Yeah, I'm looking. I didn't even take damage.
I'm very confused.
It's defensive.
What is defensives?
Pretty good ass defensive.
You didn't pop until after.
No, I don't see no defensive.
Yeah, it was the defensive was after.
What the fuck? How did you not?
He's Og. He has cheat death. What do we? What?
Oh, you did die.
Oh, you just oh.
Thanks for knowing how my class works.
And look at Fixer's health. That's more what I expected. All right, let's go. So yeah. And yes, Onage. I wasn't here for the original discussion, but you are Group 2. Unfortunately, you're probably taking a little bit of downtime, just having to leap out. You can leap out late though, as long as you make it. I don't mind. I trust you.
Oh, this fight is interesting.
It's a weird dance. Once we get the hang of it, it's going to be a lot less mechanic vomit feeling. It's less mechanic vomit than dragons. Like, realistically, I'm barely having to call anything because there's not that many mechanics. I just need people to learn the positioning.
It's positioning vomit, if anything.
The overlaps suck.
Some of the overlaps are annoying. I'll give you that. All right, make sure you're playing cozy.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We start in melee range. When the Searing Radiance happens, you want to make sure you have a defensive rolling for the end of it, because the damage ramps. The 4 people with the Avenger's Shield, make sure that it's up when you get hit. Once the Searing Radiance ends, it will be the Elec Charge. I see everybody's already pre-moved. We've now pre-moved even further, that's fine. Break the shield. And the Heal Absorb gang. Make sure that no one else is near that blue circle except Heal Absorb gang. Definitely don't let Athena be ticking it. We need those people to be... I think I know what's happening. Okay, look at that. This is the spread for raid-wide shields. Blue circles on everyone. And then execution sentence. You should be pre-heading roughly to your positions. That's everyone. Except Onage, because I told him I trusted him. Be careful. Onage, I trusted you. Res Helen. Break that shield.
Oh, fuck me. God damn it. Ugh.
Okay, we're going into... This is the actual mechanics vomit. Tornadoes are going to come in 5, and then we're going to be trying to get into our positions for the soaks. Weaving out of the tornadoes, get to your soak positions. Be logical.
Oh my god, damn.
If you have a blue circle, you're at the edge, and everyone else is playing around those blue circle people. Now it's Heal Absorbs. Normally that one would have a revival, so we need the backup dispels. The Heal Absorbs are the people closest to that yellow ring, so be careful. Sacred Shield's getting baited. This should be coming very near the raid, ideally. That's pretty perfect for that bait. Break that shield if you can.
Is 7 dead.
Do it. I believe in you. And it's a wipe.
I feel like we need all DPS for that almost.
Yeah, we had 7 dead.
Yeah. If we have half the DPS dead, it's going to be very hard.
Can you repush the note day?
Yep.
That felt really good for Group 4 soaks that time.
Does it need to be updated at all?
Right at the end,
yeah.
Dispels were gonna just be hitting random people because the Dispel gang were dead.
Should I be throwing a Mass Dispel there if needed?
If...
Yes.
Yeah.
You have it up already?
Yeah, it was up. I casted it. I just wasn't sure if I should have.
Yeah, that's 3 minutes. There's no downside to dispelling. On that group soak, shields overlap, we would normally have the revival, but Helen got clipped.
I was gonna say, I was like, something's needed here because I'm bleeding.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that overlap is, we're trying to have some pretty heavy coverage on that, but that requires everyone to be alive.
Feels like group 2 is being brought out significantly farther sometimes, and it's a little hard.
Trying to make sure that the group 1 and 2 circles are kissing the aura. You don't want to be in the aura, I'll tell you that much, but kissing the aura so that you're predictable.
The chat that's happening about the dispel circle and the execution sentence at the same time. If you don't want to go to the edge, you just want to go to one side so everybody can move around you, correct?
You want to make sure that you're off the healer that's targeted, though.
Yeah,
There's
so
one
you
person
don't,
in the middle who can't move.
but you don't want to go to the edge because you don't want to be getting hit by the hammers as they spawn.
You have to go to the edge.
You can have it drop and then go back to the center after it drops. Like drop your circle near the edge.
I thought
the hammers drop first.
It's the same time.
Circle.
I think it's the
So
exact same
what I'm
time,
seeing here on the VOD is Infernio there. He's at the very edge, more or less, of the soak circle with his dispel. You can see that. And then as these drop, the hammer from group 4 is going to fly across him here. Does it hit him? No, but it got really damn close. So it is actually, the danger is not your own hammers. They spawn outside the circle. The danger is other groups' hammers, like these being too close together. This is why we want to have this distance and not this distance.
So then in theory, do you just want all the circles to go essentially on the outer corners of the 4, pointing away from all the others?
If there's space.
So like if Infernio's behind me underneath my raid frames, he wouldn't
Like
be
where
in
Day.
Yeah, like under the raid frame.
Yeah, that would honestly, yeah, that actually seems really safe. Yeah, that's a great idea. So if Infernio was here or here, he would be safer than if he was here.
Yeah, look at Day. He's already right there.
And that way, everyone else can kind of hover anywhere on the inner half of the circle, and they'll be fine.
Yeah, that's a great call out. It's still safest if we have these circles further apart, though. I'm going to emphasize that because this is still like Chocolate and the soak is about to get hammered. Bam. There's nothing Chocolate could have done about that except be on the other side of the soak because this circle was so close. Light infusion is passive ticking damage.
Fifteen seconds on mindset. Thank you for continuing to reapply that. Make sure you're checking your flask. Filthy, you're missing flask. Make sure you're repairing. Helen Killer repair. Should be good to go.
Play cozy.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We're going to use a defensive at some point during the Searing Radiance, so it lasts through the whole thing, and it hits the hole or the shield if you're targeted. And then we've got the shield bait on the mages. The trample doesn't hurt that bad, but you don't want to get trampled. This goes into the heal absorbs. So you see that glowy thing in the blue shield? That's where the heal absorbs come from. The little glowy is the... If you're the closest person to that glowy, that's what's putting the heal absorb on you, not the circle itself. And somehow it's still going on Athena.
Does it, if the people closest have absorbed, does it skip them?
Maybe.
Like we're not clearing it
It's
fast
supposed
enough?
to stack.
That's what I thought. Spread, sorry, Spread. You got this. Game. Delivered. Going into execution sentences after this, I want people to be roughly pre-positioned. Before you see any circles, everyone should already be in a soak. The only people who would be scuffed are double stacked healers, and the stacked healers are just spreading themselves out. at least 4 people in each of these, being safe. Be careful with these circles. Be dodging everything and break that shield. Res Filthy.
Ah, my god. Fuck.
Be dispelling.
There's only one set of dispels that you are not manually dispelling every single one of those. We're going to be going into the next execution sentence after that Searing Radiance cast ends.
Bad Radiance, we might have a bad time. I'll try to get as best I can.
I believe. Here we go. Dodging NATOs, spreading out for your soak positions into your 4 spots. And if you guys need to back up all the circles to make that happen, back up all the circles to make it happen. This is fantastic. Just take the blue circles to the edge safely. Great job, guys. Live, 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 live.
Ah!
Heal absorbs are happening, so healers should be trying to play closer to the aura. This, we don't have tank. Watch mono. See, mono's gonna have to live to all externals on mono. See what happens.
Shield.
The shield, pop the shield, pop the shield.
Come on, dog.
Keep it going, keep it going! Alright, bosses are leaving, don't worry about it. This is, I believe more heal absorbs are happening shortly. Yep. Yeah, heal absorbs are against that circle. And then we're baiting a shield charge, so everybody should be pretty close. The shields will be, the Elec will be going toward Infernio in theory. Judgments in 7 seconds. Which means we are ending in 8 seconds. Here we go.
Oh. That heal absorb.
Bam. Alright. You're dead.
Quick chat. Goodbye.
That was good. That was good. We got further.
Yeah, 10% almost.
The health bars are looking decent. Bellamy's a bit behind where she should be. We want to try to balance the damage a little bit better, but like the difference between Venal and Sen is fine. 10% is totally fine.
I need to look.
Was this set that we were just on? Is that my second revival? It just came up.
If
should be.
I wasn't looking, but if it went circles on the whole raid, it would be your next revival.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna revival there next. Sweet.
Yep. Yep. Your revival will be coming right off cooldown just in time for the blue circles on the whole raid every time. And then Helen's revival is whenever we have blue circles inside the group soaks. Helen's revival clears those.
It's
Get
just
cookies,
not.
get healed up, make sure you're repaired.
What's up, Mono?
No, I'm sorry. I was all tabbing, tank talking, looking at the recording. It's like my brain does not move setting back to diamond after we do the blind. Just making it more difficult for everyone. It's just I need to fucking get good.
Yeah.
Where should that Spirit Link be going?
Stack with you. That spell sucks here.
Yeah, Spirit Link's rough on this one. It'll help keep your gang alive.
If you want, like I kind of saw you do it last pull, where you kind of dropped it on your gang and then repositioned it to where everyone was running. That's pretty good.
Is it not good for the heal absorb?
It will definitely help clear the heal absorb, but the heal absorb's only on 4 people.
Yeah.
In theory.
Ideally.
And is there like a setting?
Yeah.
Sorry. Is there a setting that reduces the amount of like graphic slop, like to just the important stuff? Because I'm really having trouble seeing all of these hammers.
Try dropping your particle effect setting to the lowest setting. That might help.
And spell density might help too.
That one, spell density. That used to be something that we did on Smolderon and a bunch of other bosses. You drop that setting to 0, and then you can actually see shit.
That was so bad on Smolderon for those swirlies.
We had a weak aura that did that setting for us.
Yeah.
Inky Black Potion might be a move here. We'll see.
Yeah, actually,
might make
I've
the
seen
light
a
even
lot.
brighter.
I've seen a lot of people using
combat
Inky Blacks.
again.
Yeah, it's useful in raid again.
Hey, you can use Inky Blacks again.
By the way, oh sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say for the Spirit Link, you're talking about when it's on when we're doing the soaks.
Yeah.
Right after the execution.
You could always just put it right between the front two ones because everyone's going to collapse on there anyway from those two circles because it's on the boss. So that would cover everyone in the front.
That's true. It would help there. It would not hit the people with the blue shields because they shouldn't be on that side, but...
Yeah, that's where I move it to after the initial drop.
Yeah, he can move it pretty freely.
Yeah, I think that's it. And yeah, if you like Inky Black potions, by the way, the Arcantina has 2 every day you can loot for free.
One of these days, I'm gonna accidentally drink that Zanzils.
You good to go? Sweet.
Yeah, try.
5, 4.
So far, so good, guys.
3,
Keep it up.
2.
This has been big
1.
learning. At some point during this cast is one of your defensives.
Get out of
Someone's
it.
in melee.
Helen, can you hit revival? Going into our shield charge on the mages, and then our heal absorbs. Heal absorbs. Watch the shields come through. Why is that going on, Athena? Okay, that one didn't. Oh, spread out. This will do the 5 seconds for the group-wide shield thing. Going into execution sentence in 10 seconds. You're pre-moving to your group positions. There will be no confusion. Look at that. The healers are already pre-positioned and no one is scared about where to go. Don't get hit. We got some lucky shields there. Res Filthy, I guess. Break the shield, break the shield. Break that shield.
Res Filthy.
Alright. Hanging out with the bosses. We're going to be dodging these tornadoes and then going into the soak positions afterwards. Be careful with the blue circles. Once they're gone, start shifting to positions. Big group soaks. And after the group soaks is going to be the heal absorbs. The heal absorbs are centered on the aura this time. Heal absorbs are starting. Should have people who can deal with it closest to that aura, ideally the gang that's assigned to it. Do not let the tank seed it. Shield is getting baited. It's probably going out to where the mages are now, so we're going a little far. After that set of group soaks, we should try to get together so that we're baiting that onto the bosses. I didn't think about that. Alright, we are in full repeat now. This is a Searing Radiance that hits like a truck toward the end of it, so be mindful of that. We are down a healer as well. This is Heal Absorbs and Searing Radiance. This is a very scary moment for the Heal Absorb people. Shield's getting baited. The charge is in 3 seconds. It's going to be toward those mages. Watch all these shields coming through. Break that shield. Oh, okay. We only had 2 people out, so went to the other group. Heal Athena before the judgment. Spread out, spread out, spread out. Sorry. And we're going into execution sentence out of that. Each group is down at least one person, so it's gonna hurt. Shield is gonna get baited. That's the charge. It's going to go. It could be really fucking anywhere at this point. Follow it. DPS that shield down.
Ah, damn it.
Heroes in 5.
I'm dead.
Oh, thanks.
Okay, you can wipe there. Progress again.
So everyone knows how responsible you are for the baits on those charges. It's like a 65% chance that it'll go on the farthest person, like a 20% chance that it'll go on the second, and then like 99% chance that it'll go on one of the farthest 3. Quite literally, 99% chance. So 3 people that are furthest out, everyone else needs to be very close in, and you need to not be baiting it too much further. If you are the furthest out person and you're not supposed to be, or even if you are supposed to be and you're just further out than necessary, chances are it will definitely go on you.
How psychotic would it be for us to put Vantis on the people that tune swapped and the healers that just came in? Just for like extra length of time?
I'd be surprised if we killed it right now. It would be probably, we'd be spending 2 minutes to do it. We won't worry about that right now, but next week we'll Vantis this boss for sure.
Speaking of dispels, we're just not getting enough of them. Way too many of these are persisting into the next round.
Very true.
Also,
yeah, now, sorry, go ahead.
I'm just gonna say Solar is gonna cheat a little bit more as like a backup for the healing absorbs. So
sure.
Appreciate that.
Basically, I'm just gonna try to go far enough so if someone's out of place, it won't go on Athena.
That sounds good. We'll try to sort that out. I'm gonna look into what's happening there.
It seems like this is the second, possibly even the third time, because I know we had 2 on tie where the divine tolls are reaching before the execution sentence is going off. Do we need to like step off a bit? Like you want us up against the you want us up against the aura, but it's putting our healers that are planting too close. I mean, he's getting hit by divine toll, and the execution sentence hasn't even gone off yet. 0.4 seconds later.
Yeah, I've gotten blasted twice full health.
Or do we need a game and move? Like,
I think we kind of need the game. It's not like it's probably a 1 in 3 chance that the shield's going through when it matters. If you
so what do I need to do?
Field.
Realistically, what Ellie said, for all of the DPS that are in that soak circle and tanks for that group, if you're not pixel stacked, if we have somebody on Filthy's left and somebody on Filthy's right, wherever Filthy goes, somebody dies. But if everybody's on top of Filthy, and like if a shield's coming in, you all try to move at the same time to sidestep 1 step out of the way, you'll be fine. Nobody should be at the outer edge of the soak circles. There's really no reason to be, except when the blue circles are happening. And the blue circles will not be happening at the same time as the line shields very often.
Gotcha. So people stop murdering me.
People stop murdering Filthy, and if people play close so that Filthy doesn't murder them.
It's going to be hard, but you can see those shields coming ahead of time, and you really want to move early so that other people have time to react to you.
Yeah,
they don't know if you're going to go left, you're going to go right. You have to pre-move, Filthy.
You have to prevent your murder. So don't murder yourself.
Yeah. If I'm not in danger of getting hit by a shield and I'm just slightly forward of you and then you go back to dodge the shield, then I need time to be able to react.
Yeah, just more onus on the healers to look in advance at where the shields are coming from. And I know you guys are staring at frames, and I know there's a lot going on. Unfortunately, the reality is, as the target of the mechanic, the healers are responsible for moving the mechanic safely. Let's, do that.
Side note, first full no shenanigans completed by tanks on a whole set.
Yeah, that was
all
really
3
great.
Perfect positioned and didn't die.
You guys are picking that up really quick. I'm really happy.
Crestberry Flask.
Flaskberry.
Sooth
bosses?
Soothberry.
He can't do that. This isn't Pokemon.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Not yet.
Blizzard stopped caring about Pokemon a long time ago. Right. First Radiance. Remember, this truck's at the end of the cast, so make sure your defensive lasts through it. Seeing people stop bothering with the defensive there, you're wasting healer mana. Shield's getting baited. Break the shield. Heal absorbs are happening. I got no fucking clue. I don't know why it's happening this way. But it just decided to go on Ownage every time there. Spread out for the Avenger Shield in 5. Range should not be on top of each other by the time the circles happen. You got lots of time to figure it out. And then we're going to Execution Sentence. This is Group Soaks. You're pre-moving to rough positions. And once we're in rough positions, then you can be in precise positions.
Oh.
The tank or the boss is quite that far to the edge.
Yeah, ideally those bosses are going to be positioned between 1 and 2.
I just got fucking trucked. That hurt.
Okay. We're coming up on Mechanics Slop soon, so brace yourselves.
No! Fuck off!
So, when the Divine Storm gets cast, we get tornadoes coming in. We're gonna have the Execution Sentence. So, get to your groups around these tornadoes.
Where? Oh my god.
Heal absorbs happen as soon as these end.
I fucking hate this one. This is such bullshit ass fuck motherfucking god shit fucking fuck. Fuck!
And baiting the charge. Most likely it goes on. Yeah, that's decent. Okay. And we are back to cycle 1 again. So the Searing Radiance that's coming up here is another one that hits like a fucking truck.
Split bombardments.
Remember, the damage is backloaded. So make sure if you have a spare defensive, send it in the second
empowered
half
spells?
here. The people who are
Am I
doing
just
heal
supposed to
absorbs,
split
you
my
are going
empowered
to be in
spells?
danger.
Mass eruption. Oh.
You're gonna have a shield
So
charge
should I
on the
target
mages
2
in a
separate
second here.
people? What's your next 2 eruptions on?
Go break it.
So mass eruption, tab target, mass eruption.
And once it's broken, spread out for the raid-wide circles.
Fuck me.
A little bit more love on Bell. Not much, just a little bit.
This will be Execution Sentence. So, relative groups, I believe we are short quite a bit in the back. Yeah, we're short a bit everywhere. I would defensive these if you have anything to spare. Godspeed. Yeah, I thought that might happen. Shield's gonna get baited in 5, or the charge. We really don't want that to go super far, ideally. We just want the furthest people to be predictable.
Oh.
It's going to be the
Right, 'cause
tornadoes
bombardments, when they hit, it reduces.
I think.
I
No,
use
or
it for
that.
mass
You should do.
disintegrate too.
We were
Mainly
down a lot, though.
because I can see when mass disintegrate ends. I can't
Still
see
can
when
stand
mass
there and
bombard
there as we
or mass eruption
I'd like
ends.
to take a look at deaths. I know a lot of them were just walking into avoidable mechanics, but I want to make sure that there weren't any that were...
Mine was just pure skill issue. That's it.
Stupid fucking hammers.
Okay, all skill issue. Got it.
Mal and Drew, you looked like you pre-positioned
All
in
skill
group 3
issue.
a couple times instead of in group 4.
Yeah, make sure, Malin, you're on the back left group of the 4.
Get repaired. Let's go again. I like
That
the
definitely
prog.
could.
I forgot to pull my Pokemon cards today.
I tried saving you with spell warding, but you got executed.
Yeah, you know what's crazy about that? I even like time dilated myself and everything. Like
It's 100 million.
Oh, okay.
You're dead.
You're not allowed to live that mechanic.
I
If you're
took
close
half
to
of
dying,
it.
If you're close to dying, you die.
I might need a re-upping class,
literally
Matt.
execution
Evoker
sentence.
feels so
The spell
much
actually does that.
different, and it's so
you
hard
admit it?
for me right now.
No,
It's
it'll-
so
if-
frustrating.
Damn.
Like, I love
You were spell
Evoker,
warding.
it's so
You died.
fun, it's a challenge,
So
but like,
part of how it works
pissing
is you
me
must have
off.
3 people in it, or else it kills the 2 people.
Oh, I should just let Ty die.
Yeah, I guess.
I was in there using defensive, like, oh, maybe we can get it.
I just miss
Unironically,
Flame
late in the
Shaper.
fight, if there are not 3 people in the soak, DPS bail.
Well, Chrono's really fucking annoying because I'm not quite sure if I'm using the rewind
and
right.
there aren't gonna be 3 people in the soak, bail.
I feel like that is setting a bad practice.
Yeah, I feel like that's probably just a white condition at that point.
It could happen if we had like 3 people in the same group die and we didn't catch it. I'll worry about that later. I'll look at that with my eyes. Look at killing
Powers
bosses with
and
your
both
eyes.
prescience are out. You can just kind of, yeah. The whole shtick is Living Flame, double prescience.
Dave, were you talking about when I moved Venno out
Evan
early,
might
or was there a
tip.
different positioning issue that was...
I think the.
Am I
there's a
still
part where
tipping on
2
Fire
and
Breath?
3
It doesn't
soaks
matter.
Are like here. It
Oh my
honestly
god.
should be like here. We're dragging them really far to the edge.
Yeah, it was the right amount around the circle, but it was too far towards the edge. So I get it.
I didn't know if I was still
you can
tipping
have
Fire Breath or not.
them on the other side of the soak, honestly, that would be ideal so that the group 2 melee has potential chance of hitting it or getting in closer sooner.
Yeah, no, I got it.
Cool.
Yeah, last patch, yeah. Yeah, the little the buff that you got from having
5, 4,
an extended
2, 1.
Look at me, I fucked my entire opener.
This is one of the ramping ones.
Fuck.
Nice to your healers here.
Forgot about the mass. I'm so used to just spamming it.
Going to the baited charge. Baited charge will be on the 3 mages. And then the heal absorbs. Heal absorbs are based on that glow.
Ah, I see. So I get mass. I get mass on every Ebonmite, huh? Fire breath and upheaval. Oh.
Spreading out next for the Avenger Shield. That's the blue circles on the whole raid. And then this goes into execution sentence. Group soak positions.
Guys, please.
Mindful of your dodges.
Oh boy.
Break the shield.
That hurt. That's gonna hurt too.
Yeah.
Did I? I don't know if I hit mono.
We're going into mechanic slop. The back left group has 3 people dead. FYI. Heal? Yeah. Any healer that isn't targeted, go to the back left group, regardless of who you are. This will be the execution sentence. Okay, that's not back left, but I appreciate you reacting at the last possible second.
Talking about me? Told me to leave him.
No.
No, it was me.
Going to be baiting the charge.
Put me up for that.
And back to phase 1, quote unquote. Can we res Infernio? Watch your health on this overlap here. Never mind.
Fuck.
We're dead.
Words, yeah. I forgot masses by empowereds.
That's my bad. I did back left in my head and thought I was back left, and then counted the other group and tried to get it over there. So,
And he said back left, and I was like, "Does he mean like facing the boss?" I assume. And it
No,
just went
yeah, I
there.
realized it too late.
I mean, yes, I do. I've been describing it as back left, back right, front left, front right for the entirety of this night. Have I not?
That is how I made my decision to go there. But
yeah, yeah. So it was a Hail Mary shot. It was not an easy reaction play. You are good. I do not blame.
No, it's okay. You can blame me.
Okay, fuck you.
Jesus. Also, Ellie, dispel yourself, bro. Jesus.
You're silenced.
You said dispel yourself.
Secure your own mask before helping the children.
I am going to be running a report as soon as this raid ends on the hardcast dispel count, how many casts were hit versus how many were successful to determine whether we need to make you guys install Weakoras. If the problem is that you're not hitting the button, I'm going to scream in your ear until they bleed. In a private
Me
call.
first. Me first.
Hit
Me
the
first.
button until it goes on cooldown.
Yeah, just keep, like, you should know if your dispel's on cooldown. If people are not dispelled and you have a button to push, push it. 6 healers, 4 dispels.
I thought I had another conjured one. I'm kind of sad I don't have another one.
More dots. Many dispels. More dispels.
Check your flask. I see some people with low.
This is how we don't do it. This is how I don't do it. I hate this game.
3, 2, 1.
Respect your healers.
I did it.
Get out with circles.
I don't know. I just play the game. I won't lie to you. This season, I'm first off, I'm a terrorist.
Shield is getting charged off the mages. Everyone's going to follow it and break the shield. Heal absorbs will be going out after that. And we'll see what it looks like this time. Don't understand. This is raid widespread.
God, I want to hit a defensive.
I know there's only 5 of them, but come on. Spreading for execution sentence. That was a really bad free position, but looks like we can make it work. Get in your groups. Get in your groups. Winterez Tai, I think, is the next set of cooldowns that matter. Just go again. Fuck this. I don't want to do this anymore. New pull. All the melee are dead.
You know, I'm sorry. If I'm casting, I still need to make the cancel cast aura for scales, because if I'm in the middle of a eruption, it won't let me hit obsidian scales.
I think I
Girl, you need to just need to hit the button between two casts. At
It's
any
an
point.
instant cast. It lasts for like 14 seconds.
I know. I'm trying.
Okay. I will look forward to seeing obsidian scales on the frames next pull.
I think so, because the duplicates, as long as you can keep it up, is where all my damage profile comes from.
Just got a game, Filthy.
So on that set, yeah, so just a shield came through, didn't see it, got clipped. What about Ty?
Hill didn't make it to the soak.
Had 3 people in, Fixer almost died, Kale cheap death. Damn, okay.
I was on like slideshow. I couldn't even move my character.
It happens.
Nah, it's all good. I saw you almost made it despite that. Damn. Okay.
Honestly, it's probably my fault. I wasn't pre-positioned very well.
Yeah,
True,
okay.
honestly.
What we might end up doing is doing the healer rebalance strat next time, because it'll guarantee that we don't have that 4 people in situation anymore. It's harder on the healers though, because you guys don't have enough to do. But you know, it's harder than that. Surviving 3 people in a soak.
Wait! I'm not ready for this pull.
4, 3,
That's nice.
2, 1.
That's nice, he says.
Hey, y'all are fucked.
You hit ready, so I hit pull.
You better hit your defensive.
Good luck, everybody else. Alright, Searing Radiance. You need to have a defensive rolling for the last tick. You should be hitting it so that it's up before that, obviously. Now that I've shit-talked people, I see lots of defensives getting hit. Noting for future.
Told you it works.
Use charge baits. Break the shield. Heal absorb coming from Glowy. If you're in the gang that's supposed to be soaking it, try to be like a little further off the raid if you can, as long as you're in range.
Oh, I don't know how that didn't hit me, I won't lie to you. Hell, I won't lie to myself.
The Avenger shield, range, make sure you're giving the melee room on this one. Don't have to go to Narnia, but don't overcrowd them. That's way nicer for them. And you need to be pre-moving anyway, because you're going to your soak positions in 5.
Motherfucker.
Let's get Inferno up.
I'm out of charges. I don't know what you want
Both
from
got
me.
Same danger, mindful. Back left, all defensives.
Ah! I don't mean to be in the middle of shit.
Alright. Down a couple healers, but we're still 4 healing, so I believe in you. Mechanic slot begins soon. It's going to be tornadoes while the blue circles are being dodged. Be predictable with blue circles. Move out of the tornadoes, go to soak positions. The tornadoes are bigger than they look. Do your best, do your best. Goodbye, Fixer.
IP fix.
Good move, Vesper. Alright, now, now where the mages are right now is a perfect bait position, because you're going to be coming across the raid with the trample. Make sure you don't get trampled by it. And if you're alive, never mind, you're not.
I got this.
The
I had it if I
sudden
didn't have aggro,
realization the heal
like-
absorb is on me and I cannot heal.
Well, notice how fucking scary and dead everyone was that pull.
Yeah, the
That's
healing
pull
absorb group
without my fucking stasis.
when we also have the blue circle on us when all that shit's going out is super deadly.
Yeah, I would strongly say like heal absorb group. If you have a blue circle, you might want to skip a tick.
Yeah.
What I was talking about at the beginning there, Helen, you're very close into the bosses. You could be further back where Filthy was, and I think it's because you're so close. It's kind of just averaging the distance, and you're not being considered the closest person anymore. I don't know. It's my theory.
I am now that I've started cheating just past the tank. I am getting it every single time.
Yeah. So I think it's because Helen's close and
Yeah, you were
you're
being
slightly further. So we'll just be at like absolute max melee range and see if that helps. Yeah, not too much. All again, 99% of the deaths are just things that you guys have to learn to dodge. It's not easy. This fight's really hard, in fact, but I know you got this.
Dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
I'm really bad at dodging wrenches.
My brother got arrested for doing that.
Dodging wrenches?
Dodging?
Throwing wrenches.
Should have thrown a ball.
If you can't dodge a ball, you can't dodge a wrench.
3.
Also probably
2,
true.
1.
Your defensive should be going through the majority of Searing Radiance. Make sure it's lasting the last tick.
5, 4.
Definitely make sure it's active for the
2,
Sacred Toll.
1.
It's absolutely night and day the difference between people have defensives on that and people not having defensives on that. Following the shield charge, doing the heal absorbs. The 4 people should be at absolute max melee range toward the glowy person, and everyone else should be trying to be on the opposite side.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I miss playing Dev.
It was a theory. Spreading out.
5, 4.
And then going to execution positions.
1.
A couple people were stacked on top of each other. That's why they had extra stacks.
I think we're dead in here. Surprising! I'm alive!
Getting that shield.
Ow!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Fastest minute moving with blue circles is Psychotic. Mechanic slop in 5. Blue circles plus tornadoes. And once the blue circles are gone, you're going to start shifting toward your soak positions. You cannot be greedy with these tornadoes.
I don't know how I made that, but I did.
If you have a blue circle inside a soak, you need to be pretty careful with where you stand. Then the heal absorbs begin immediately following this. These shields getting baited. Try not to be too far out. I want this on where Antonio is.
2, 1.
Watch the trample coming through. Break that shield. Alright, now we're coming up on a spook overlap. The Dangerous Searing Radiance cast, going into the Heal Absorbs. This Sacred Toll hurts a little bit. I would definitely be hitting a defensive if you have one, and if you're one of the Heal Absorb people, you gotta help yourself for the first tick.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Shield's getting baited. Again, don't be further out than those mages. Break the shield, break the shield. Fantastic work so far, guys.
4,
Keep it up.
3, 2, 1.
This is the raid-wide blue circles, so get a light spread going. Make sure there's room for all the melee. And then we'll be going into Execution Sentence after this. We're drifting kind of funny. Group 3 should be like probably moonish. Group 4 to the outside of that. Split them up, split them up. Find your groups, make sure there's 4. Good. Watch your dodges, watch your dodges.
On B-Res.
Send on healer. Yoseki. Follow the shields. DPS are breaking it down. I think tornadoes are coming in here.
4,
Everything gets a little bit
3,
faster as the fight
2,
goes on.
1.
Nope, it'll be the next one. Okay, so this is blue circles into tornadoes into group soak bullshit again.
5, 4, 3.
I'm pretty sure group 2 wants to be near moon right now. Again, big tornadoes to deal with. Watch blue circles. And we will not have the revival on this set, so the following blue circles are going to have to be natty dispelled. That means all healers
5,
dispelling on cooldown
4,
as soon as it's back.
3,
Watch thy
2,
health. Big dodges. About to take a raid-wide nuke. About to take a raid-wide nuke. We're baiting a shield charge.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And we'll be going
Shield.
break it, break it, break it, break it, break it. We're going into the scary
4,
Searing Radiance
3,
here.
2, 1.
Oh, this is rough. This will be rough. Okay.
Oh boy!
We're just gonna be hitting Venal, I guess. The heal absorbs. Everyone's slamming defensives if you haven't already.
That was an accident.
1.
Not too bad, guys. Not too bad.
Sorry, it was the wrong target taunt.
It's, I mean, we didn't die to it being close. It just made it a little bit more stressful.
Goddamn platforms.
So you can see here Bellamy's health is definitely way too high. We would like a little bit more balance on the damage after the rip if we can. Try to be peeling a bit of damage off of Venal onto Bellamy. Again, Venal can be ahead, but we don't want it that far ahead.
Once Bellamy comes back from being drug out first, that'd probably be a good time for people to kind of swap a little bit over to Bellamy, get a little bit more love if you're not doing that already.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is going really good. Definitely, like, it's, as far as I can tell, the vast majority of our deaths are just that dodge. We had a bunch of deaths at the beginning to a really bad shield movement from the whoever had the soak on one on that one. Just have to be really careful with how we're moving. If you need to dodge a shield line while you have the soak, you need to be looking where the entire rest of your group has decided to move. And you don't want to be on opposite sides of the group soak, I'll put it that way.
Starting over towards triangle.
I regret to say that fist weaving is far from meta on any raid fight right now. It is just numerically weaker.
And because I love you guys, and this has been a great night of Prague, go do something with this feast. Everyone eat.
Yay! Munchy munchy. go do some keys after.
Speaking of, anybody down for 1 or 2 for tonight?
I am.
Yeah, I
Hell
could do
yeah.
one or two.
Me.
Hell yeah.
We'll figure it out once raid's over.
One day and Ellie,
Once
you
you're
ready?
done, step forward. Yep, I'm good.
You guys are firmly getting the cadence now. And Tanks, you're doing fantastic. Really happy.
This
Really
feels like such vomit gameplay.
At the end of that,
Ignore
it looked like we were out of room.
We would
What
not be out of room there.
It was a fucked up tank swap. She
Okay.
accidentally taunted
It
the
was like
Bellaby.
there, the tank. It would have been like there. So yeah.
When we do eventually run out of room, which I think we've got, if we play perfectly, we should have 2 more auras from there. Actually, that was the Devo aura. Okay, so we're behind on boss damage because people are dying. That is the last aura we're getting. Is that Devo aura that we just got?
Oh, okay.
The next one we're trying to kill Venel before we get the Retribution aura.
If it absolutely had to, it would go there, but I don't know if that's killable in that case.
If push comes to shove, then we do the aura in the corner and we do the soaks in the middle of the room facing the aura that just got cast. It is very hard to kill from there, though. That does not mean it's the end of the fight. There's still 2 minutes after that point.
Malindra, you good?
I'm sick and tired of this fight already, Grandpa.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This is the Ramping Radiance. You need to be keeping yourself safe for the second half of it, however that looks for your spec.
2, 1.
We've got the charge baited.
5,
Follow the boss, going for the heal
3,
absorbs.
2, 1.
The 4 people who are assigned, absolute max melee range of like the furthest out person, please. Really don't want to see heal absorbs going on the tanks.
2, 1.
Spreading out for the group-wide circles.
A little bit of love on Bellamy now that they're back.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Going into
1.
execution groups. Group soaks. Give space for all of them. Big dodgies. Hitting that shield while dodging. Feels filthy.
5, 4, 3, 2.
There's so many fucking shields. I don't know what's happening sometimes.
Gonna have blue circles come out in a few seconds. Then the tornadoes.
5, 4, 3, 2,
The
1.
tornadoes converge on the bosses. We move into execution positions.
Oh.
It's okay, Ty's going up. This is how it works. That's not how it works, though. It's okay. Let's tank. 2 minutes. Oh boy, alright, Athena, how many minions have you got?
Nope,
Never
none.
mind.
5, 4.
Farewell,
3,
everyone.
2,
Too
1.
young to die.
Okay, so we had...
It's my bad on the soak. There was 2 overlapped and they split and I followed the wrong one.
Yeah, you just need to stay on like your designated area, like your quadrant. All the DPS need to stay.
So what? Yeah, like DPS pre-moving, assume that if there are 2 soaks, you're going to the one that's at the back or the front, depending on where you're supposed to be. That situation, it was a little slow on the react because there was a bit of hesitation from both, but as assigned, Ty was the one who moved because he saw that he was in a double group, and that's how it was supposed to work. And it went correctly as long as all the DPS were in the right spot.
Yeah, I think DPS, you need to trust that your healer's coming. Like, we know where we need to be. You let your healer come to you. They figure it out.
We were only down Fixie there, so we should have had 2 more people back there. Oh, well, okay, that's the situation where we were down a person and it was the other healer in that group. So, yeah, we'll be fixing that. Keep going. One more pull. One more real pull. One more pull that's more than 1 minute.
Block rocks, please.
The group assignments will slightly change next time we're here, FYI.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So your Radiance, your defensive hits the last tick. You can hit it as early as that makes sense. This is following the charge, doing heal absorbs.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Got a look from Bellamy.
Five, 4, 3.
This goes into our execution sentences. All DPS and healers, you should know where you're roughly supposed to go, and healers will be reacting to the assigned spots. If you are the only one in a spot, you do not need to move, healers. It's not your problem.
Cool. That pisses me off. There's so much visually going on.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Melon going into Mechanics Vomit.
This whole thing feels like Mechanics Vomit. I'm getting sick and tired of it.
After the blue shields get popped, everybody's going to need to weave these tornadoes as they come in and go to execution positions.
Group 1 down 2.
Group 1 is down 2. Okay. That's no longer a problem for Group 1. Group 2 should be good. Watch this heal absorbs as they come out. Baiting the shield. The furthest person should be where Ty is.
2, 1.
That's great. Just runs right along the side of the raid there. Ideally a little closer, but that works. Alright, now into the scary healing overlap.
2, 1.
This is the Ramping Searing Radiance.
Bad aura. Fuck! My apologies.
Okay, it's okay. Just hit Venal. We're not worried about the kill right now. There will be Heal Absorb coming out. Watch your health. These ticks hurt.
2, 1.
Break the shield, all DPS.
5,
Down a few, so you need
4,
to put a lot of love in it.
3, 2, 1.
When the shield breaks, you kick as soon as you see it. Spread out. We do not have revival. I repeat, we do not have revival.
You got mess.
Cast a spell if you have it. And people who still have a debuff, watch yourselves. Spreading into groups. Somebody's going to die here. That's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. It will be Helen. It will not be Helen. Hell yeah. Helen yeah. Go as far as to say.
Fuck me.
Shield's gonna get charged.
Don't get hit again. Don't get hit
Follow
again.
Sen.
Don't. Jesus Christ.
Not sure we make this one, but do your best.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You guys.
Nice.
Ugh.
Is Inferno in range? We need the damage here. Oh, nope. Alright. Jump.
5,
I wanna leave. I hate this thing.
Yeah, I got hit with whatever Sacred Toll is, and then the shield circle right after, and it just dead.
Sacred Toll is the avoidable shield.
No, Sacred Toll is the unavoidable shield.
Divine Toll is the unavoidable.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
So many tolls, hammers, and everything else.
Divine Toll is the line. Sacred Toll is just raid wide nuke.
Why did they make a fight with 3 different abilities just renamed slightly?
Because all the abilities are named after paladin abilities and inspired by paladin abilities, and it's very cheeky, except when we're trying to refer to what they actually fucking are.
This is excited for the monk council fight next year.
Also, I figured out the problem. There's 5 heal absorbs, and I'm a complete moron. So, welcome to the heal absorb gang.
This fucking guy.
I didn't want to say anything, but I kind of figured that out late on because I was watching 5 animations happen, so I just didn't question it because I was already there. It's fine, but
you gotta call this asshole out. Don't let him fucking get away with this.
It's
shit.
okay. It's okay for me to be wrong about things. I just need to find out.
Yes. We'll always night.
I had looked at a bunch of different things where they had assigned 4 healers to go do the heal absorb, and I was like, oh, that means there's 4 heal absorbs. No, it means that there's also a tank doing it or some shit.
Oh, that's tragic.
I also learned that last pull that technically the tornadoes are there before they fully spawned in.
Okay.
Because I did backflip back in. The tornadoes didn't physically spawn until I was back in, but then I died, and according to the log, it was the Divine Tempest. I was 100% on the boss by the time they physically spawned in.
Unfortunate. Yeah. So just looking through, again, the vast majority of our deaths are just to those Divine Toll. That's the lines of shields coming out during the ults. That's going to be the pain point that you guys need to learn. Honest to God, like, that mechanic is no different than it is on LFR, let alone Heroic. So if you have time, or if you have an alt that you feel like going and doing a raid on, go do this fight and try to get in the habit of using your camera to look at where those shields are coming, especially healers. I know healers, you've got a lot going on, but you are the ones that are not allowed to get hit by silencing for 5 seconds shields.
How many waves of those shields is there?
I don't know, like 500?
I mean, like in a single cast, I keep thinking that they're done, and then more shields pop up.
They're done when the aura's done.
It's when the aura's done. They're going to keep coming until that boss comes back to the group. That's what I would count on.
I hate that.
Yeah, it's a long time. This was a really great prog night, guys. We blasted those dragons immediately. Pat yourselves on the back. That was clean.
Damn right.
Seriously. And we're effectively at the end of the fight for paladins. What we saw at the end on our best pull, that protection aura, that's the last ultimate we're going to see. We deal with a few more miscellaneous mechanics, and we kill Vanel, and then a few more miscellaneous mechanics, and we kill Bellamy, and the fight ends. So make sure that you are 100% prepped next week. We'll be looking at updating some of the assignments to try to clean up some of those pain points that are my fault. And GG's. See you next time. Do keys.
WoW audit by Monday at 6 Pacific, and keys by 6 Pacific as well.
5 Pacific.
Oh, 5. Not bad. Yeah, sorry, I'm Mountain and I see 6. So
Gotta
that's
be
on me.
Pacific.
Please do all your recs before 5 Pacific the day before raid so that we can actually plan the roster. It's so hard if we don't.
Anybody
Help
wants to do
small brain
tonight?
people.
Help small brain people.
I'll take some keys. I just want to take a few minutes before to get some
Yeah,
stuff.
that's fair. I was thinking like a 5-minute break or something like that.
Yeah.
Anybody who wants to do keys, I'm gonna head up to Mythic 1.
Yep, I'll join you there.
I love you all.
GG's.
Love you too, Jen.